Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm Boris Primson, aka Splice Sanity, and I'm with Anna here today, and we're going to be playing a game called It Gets So Lonely Here.
Yeah.
Anna, say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Is this on?
Huh?
Please tell me it's on. Okay, it should be on. Oh, I just have to make sure the stream's functioning.
Okay.
Yes, and now we send it to friends. Oh, okay. Well, that works too. And there we go. All right, I have no idea what's going in. We're both going in blind, and we're gonna. You are running through a forest.
Wait, you're not sharing your screen. I
Oh,
can't see
I
what's.
forgot to share my stream. Okay, that's just. Oh, that's technical difficulties. So I'll do the narration, and then we'll figure out who does the actual thing. It is late at night,
That.
and the sky is black as it. It is late at night, and the sky is as black as pitch. There is nothing to light your way save for the moon's milky glow, but its rays cannot reach you, not properly. The trees which surround you, jutting out of the earth like eerie monumental monuments to a foreign god, are blotting out most of the light. You cannot see where you are going. Even if you had commenced your flight at a more sensible hour, however, with the light of the sun to aid you, it would be of little use. You do not know where you are going. You have no map, no route, no plan. You are running like a frightened animal, anxious and nervy with no destination in mind. You have no desire as you run, save to escape. You cannot let yourself be calm. If that were to happen, you are certain you would be ruined. You have no choice, therefore, but to keep going on and on and on, though your feet are screaming at you for mercy. You have no idea how long you've been running. Time has begun to blend together. It has lost all meaning. Something sharp snags at the hem of your skirt, but you do not have the luxury to pause and examine what has happened. Instead, you tug. Your skirt tears, the sound splitting through the forest, and you stumble forward with a shocked gasp. You are free, but at what cost? Your skirt has been irrevocably damaged. Also, I would like to say, I have no idea. All I know is that there is some minor violence and a little bit of eating other people, and I know humans are not a big fan of seeing other humans eat each other.
I feel like your shirt being damaged is like kind of like priority. Like, is that
I
really
don't.
your top priority right now?
Also, I don't love how that's being said. It doesn't make me very comfortable. It is not a NSFW game, but I don't love that.
Okay.
It might be too late to worry about such trivial matters now, though.
Okay, it's agreeing with me.
If you do not start running again soon, she will catch you. Then your life will
Oh,
be over. Huh? You do not know if she is still following you, but you do not want to risk looking over your shoulder. If you were to see her silhouetted beneath a tree, looking at you with that sickly sweet smile, which once she ensnared you, you would lose what little nerve you possess. Your legs would lock up and your blood would freeze in your veins. Is this what love is like?
I don't know.
You're expert lesbian in this. I don't know.
Okay. Maybe.
Then you would crumple. You would fall, but you would not hit the ground. She would be there to catch you. Did she not promise when you made that
Okay.
contract that you would never be alone?
Okay.
You would like to take back that silly wish of yours, but it is too late for that. It is too late for a lot of things. All you can do is run. You run and run and run while icy fog swirls about your feet. It is cold enough to sap the heat from your body, and you shudder from it. I just dropped my. No. I just dropped my Ethernet cable.
Oh,
Oh, my Wi-Fi speed is going down. It feels as though you are drowning. It feels as though you are being buried alive. Your knees and your shins, meanwhile, are bleeding. You cannot endure much more of this. But if you value your own life, you must. You run and you run and you run until at long last you reach a fork in the road. There are three paths which
Oh,
split off through the forest. Well, four if you count the path down which you came. We're gonna save here. You cannot exactly double back on yourself though, not when you have put so much effort into running forwards. You can only press on. The three paths are signposted, which have is something of a strange sight given you are so deep in the forest. Dark though it might be, you have grown accustomed to the shadows. You can just about pick out the writing on this old, dilapidated signpost, curved and slanted though it is. One, incredible. Your fate, if you will forgive me for sounding cliche, is in your hands. Now I wonder, which path will you take? Uh-oh, Anna, where should we go?
oh, shore, village, or castle. I feel like village, because if something's like chasing you, then like the people at the village could like Loki help with that.
What would we, but apparently it's someone we have a contract with.
Ah,
So do we want to go to the shore, meet up at the beach, have a fun time?
oh, beach episode.
Beach episode for real. Or we could also go to the castle where there is, I mean, it's a castle. If we're lucky, we'll meet
Castle.
King Arthur, King of the Brits.
Good. Ooh, shore, village, or castle. You know, I think I kind of want a beach episode.
I agree. So you want to go to the shore? Good idea.
Thank you.
What will you discover there, I wonder? This night is far from over, and there are any number of adventures still waiting for you. I hope that you have prepared yourself in advance, and I do hope for your sake that you have learned how to swim.
Fuck yeah, I have.
I hope she's learned how to swim. I have a sneaking suspicion that that skill might come in handy. I mean, I didn't see where we put our points into, but I hope we put some into swimming. You follow the path which leads to the shore, supporting yourself on weary, aching limbs which feel ready to snap at the knee beneath the burden of your weight. You are little more than a wisp of a girl, but you have been running for so very long, and your feet are so very numb. You feel like a great lumbering thing. You need to lie down, and quickly.
Lie down at the beach, tan.
Exactly. You only hope as you continue to run that you will find a means to escape your current predicament by the shore. This is a very Birch Beach. You do not know what awaits you, but you have visions of a harbor extending out to the horizon, cradling a fleet of white-sailed fishing vessels. Surely there will be a kind fisherman who will be willing to take you far, far away on his boat, to a place where your pursuer will not be able to find you. You can imagine too the face of this kindly fisherman, a face you have lifted from the fairy tales you read in abundance as a small child. They were clearly not German fairy tales. Have you ever read German fairy tales?
I've heard of them. I've heard of the stuff that happens.
Oh, those are stories. He will have thick, bushy eyebrows and a dark brown beard streaked through with gray. He will look intimidating at a glance, but he will be fiercely protective of you, just like a father. neither of those, neither of us would know what that's like.
Ah,
You do not
oh,
want to
you do
know
not
what a
know what
father
fathers
would.
are supposed to be like. Okay.
You were just imagining. All three of us.
Wow.
It is your imagination, however, which grants you the strength needed to keep going. You run to the shore. It takes some time before you finally emerge from the woods, but finally you do it. How much time, you ask? I cannot answer that. I did not say that time had begun to lose all its. Did I not? Did I not say that time had begun to lose all its meaning? The forest is behind you now, at least, and the awful nightmares that lurk within it. The forest is behind you now. Wait, what? Did we just? Oh, okay. It is still cold, though, and still foggy. It is still dark, too. The sun has yet to rise. You can see the moon more clearly now as it hangs above your head, round as any pearl, orb, or crystal ball.
Pearl Fey?
Pardon?
Pearl Fey from Ace Attorney.
Oh my dear Christ on that. Okay, that's wonderful. Also, do you know what I named my stream? Because I heard that this game was about what I told you about earlier.
What did you name it?
Girl dinner.
Oh my god.
I really hope we get that far. The moonlight shines down upon the vertiginous cliffs, which plummet sharply downwards to an array of sharp, spiky rocks below. You felt upon escaping the woods a degree of hope, but the sight of these weather-blasted cliffs give you a pause. You inhale, then you I just imagine like. Now what are you going to do? You do not think this plan of yours through very well. Come on, Anna. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry. I'm a failure. I should just die. I guess I deserve
No,
it.
you can't be. No, you cannot die. Not that you had much in the way of a plan in the first place. There's little in the way of civilization here. The cliffs are far from the village. How far, you do not know. And you cannot see any houses. Where exactly will you rest your weary head, and what of your weary legs?
Sit in the sand, tan.
Fitfully you look around. This is a wonderful painting. This looks like it was embroidered.
Oh yeah.
There is nobody to your east, nor is there anybody to your west. There is no point in looking south. That is the way you came. And when you look to the north, the world falls away from you. The cliffs are too steep. The cliffs are too steep to scale, and it is too dark. Naturally, there is not a soul to help you. You are on your own. You feel so overwhelmed you could very well cry. You do not cry, however. You know that tears have never helped anyone. You got yourself into this mess. Now you need to get yourself out of it. Okay. I mean, you do you, I guess.
Let's swim.
So true. It is with this thought in mind, you inhale a lungful of salty oceanic air. I thought you had gone to the sea for a moment.
Same. Okay, if we get logs from the forest, can't we build a raft?
Yeah, but she's running from something. I don't know if she has that time.
Oh yeah.
In theory. And then you begin your exploration in earnest. You keep away from the edge of the cliffs, afraid that you might slip in a sudden, unfortunate tumble into the abyss below. You are not as attached to your mortal body as some humans are, but you do not want to die. Us for real. You still care for yourself, if only a little. And it is this sense of self-preservation which compels you onwards. You glance this way and that, depressing the tall grass beneath your shoes, as you search for a place of shelter. Surely there must be somewhere. You cannot see any likely-looking settlements, but what is that over yonder? Could that be a roof? You hurry onwards, hope budding anew in your heart, until at long last you reach your destination. A teepee from 15th century America.
You know, it's a roof.
No, you do whatever you want. This is apparently where we're flying to. Sorry, I need to water. There is a house, after all, out here in the wilds, though it doesn't, at a glance, look very welcoming. The solitary house that you have discovered not so far from the cliffs is rather unremarkable. It is so small and squat, you cannot imagine it contains within it more than a floor. It could be a TARDIS, it could be small on the outside.
Oh yeah.
You cannot even imagine that it contains much more than one room. Though it is dark, it is not dark enough to mask that the cottage has something of a slant to it. It is leaning listlessly to one side, like a drunken sailor.
Do we really
The
have
thatched
to
roof.
right
Pardon?
do we really have time to be right now? Like, get in the
Apparently.
get.
Oh wow, we just have someone who just wrote a lot of Russian in chat.
Ah,
Welcome to the stream! I'm so sorry, I don't know how to read any of that. Nor will I try to, nor will I attempt. Which tops this dwelling has certainly seen better days. There's a hole in the thatch. There are several holes, in fact, and parts of it look particularly bare, almost bald. That is rather concerning. I mean, oof, I think we may have gone to the wrong house.
whoop.
Oops. Is this Rat? I think this is Rat who just commented.
Ah,
Should it rain, you will not be properly protected from the elements. Can you really stay the night in such a place? You have some misgivings. But do your misgivings matter, really? When there's nowhere else to go?
that's what I'm saying.
It is not as though you have any other options. I mean, we have the option to turn back time if we so choose.
Well,
It is with a sense of defeat, therefore, that you approach the cottage, which sticks out of the earth like a tombstone. Foreshadowing? Part of you wants to turn back, but you know that would be foolish. The windows of the cottage are dark, but that does not necessarily mean it is empty. Yeah, isn't it just like daybreak? It is rather late at night, after all. Whoever lives here, if indeed anybody does live here, might be asleep. You cannot imagine that the owners of this cottage will appreciate being roused so very late at night. Yeah, neither can I. Oh my goodness, I just realized this is my personal experience.
right. So,
We're gonna talk about that later. You cannot let
okay.
yourself worry too much about these small details, however. Otherwise, you will never forget anywhere. You swallow. The taste of the salty breeze is pungent in the back of your nostrils. Then you rap the knuckles of your right fist on the door. You rap quietly at first, but you do not hear any resultant shuffling inside the cottage. Perhaps you did not use enough strength.
Oh, we're gonna break
Emboldened,
down the door.
you rap your knuckles on the door for a second time, more loudly this time. You wait a few moments, but you still do not hear anything. Perhaps the cottage is unoccupied after all. You knock for a third time, then wait. The third time is, as they say, the charm. But for all that, your knocking goes unanswered. Well, nobody can say that you did not try. Odysseus, was that you? More intrigued now than anxious. Your fingers find the handle of the door, you pull it down, and to your surprise, it yields easily. The door swings back for you, as if by magic. I mean, isn't that surprising that the door would open if the roof is not intact?
Yeah.
It feels almost as if this was preordained. You step foot inside the cottage, which is very dark, and glance around. It is hard to see given the lateness of the hour, but the cottage interior is about as inspiring as its exterior.
Probably like hella spiders here.
Pardon?
There's probably like hella spiders here.
Nah, it's by the beach. You're gonna have coconut crabs.
Ah,
Which is to say, not very. Have you ever seen a coconut crab?
I have not.
They're terrifying. It is every bit as small and as cramped as you fancy when you observe it from the outside. There are a few cupboards which line the walls, a wood fire which has since been extinguished, and a straw pallet on the floor which must function as a bed. I've slept on those before, it's been a long time. But those are fun. Your search is unsuccessful, however, when it comes to trying to locate other humans. From personal experience, finding humans when you're running away from something is not the best.
Huh.
You cannot find another soul. Surely that is to your benefit, though. If nobody else lives here, then you might as well make yourself a home. Or, as at home as one can be, I suppose, in a small, cramped cottage such as this, with holes in the roof.
5 minutes later, you hear like banging on the door.
Ugh. Honey, I'm home. You
Fuck
close
out.
the door behind you, then approach the straw pallet. I like this narrator, and I don't think it is, but I kind of hope that the narrator is like secretly, the one we're running from.
Wait, fire.
That'd be such a cool idea. All of a sudden, you feel incredibly weary. The tiredness that assails you, your limbs, is absolute. So intense it overcomes the last of your concerns. We'll have to make sure that nobody has said anything on Twitch. Nope. Okay. You settle down upon the straw pallet, yawning as you do so. It is not comfortable, but being able to lie down eases some of your aches and pains. And from the sounds of it, we were running for hours, even before
Yeah.
we got here. Lying down, even on an uncomfortable makeshift bed such as this, is better than standing. It is far, far better than running. Your eyelids fall shut, your lashes melting together,
Oh
and
no.
soothed by the sounds of the wind and the distant rolling of the waves, you fall asleep.
I feel like if you're trying to run from somebody, you shouldn't fall asleep.
Well, I mean, clearly this poor girl has been running for a long time and is tired.
True.
I mean, I wouldn't be running. I'd be like maybe a casual walk,
Yeah.
clearly. But I'd never stop walking. Then you begin to dream. It is not uncommon, of course, to dream. The best and the worst of us to do it, from queens in their castles to peasants sleeping in the straw. Do you dream, Anna?
Like sometimes. I have weird ass dreams though.
Oh, same. Actually, my dreams haven't been that strange. Recently, I had a dream I robbed a bank in Cyberpunk, but like as I was a Cyberpunk character, I had a bank heist. Why, who is to say that all of you have observed tonight has not, in a sense, been a dream of its own?
Huh.
Would that make your nighttime fancies, then, a dream inside a dream? What is this Inception?
Oh,
Imagine.
Dreamception.
No, Inception is. Have you ever watched the movie Inception?
I have not.
It's so good. It's literally about dreaming inside of a dream inside of a dream.
Huh.
Perhaps our dreams are empty, hollow things stacked inside one another, like little wooden dolls. Is that not a whimsical thought? How very droll. Your dreams, however, cannot be called whimsical, and neither are they particularly droll. They are not pure fabrications as dreams sometimes are, fleeting fancies which can never come to pass. Your dreams are of a rather more pernicious sort. In your dreams, you are at this conservatoire, with your red hair tied back into two
Oh,
prim proper braids.
we're a ginger?
Oh God. Really?
I don't know. Please put a trigger warning.
I know, right? No wonder there wasn't a soul in sight. You are walking through the courtyard, clutching your books to your chest as you make your way to the library. Your head is bowed so as to not look at the faces of your passing classmates.
Loser.
You do not want to meet their eyes. These girls with their sensible braids and their sensible shoes are merciless. You hunch your shoulders together in this dream of yours so as not to draw their attention. But alas, it is not enough. You stumble, clumsy thing that you are, and you fall, and just like that, all eyes are upon you. And then your teeth fall out. Have you ever had a dream where your teeth fell out?
I don't think so.
I've never had that dream either, but apparently it's very common with a lot of people.
Like I have like vague memories of having dreams where like a tooth falls out, but not like multiple.
Huh. I've
And
also
usually
never.
happens to prompt it.
Pardon?
And usually like something happens to prompt it.
Have you ever had a dream where you were like standing naked in front of your class? I hear that's very
Oh
common
my
with
god.
people.
That
like I've had that dream so many times. It's really
Really? So
yes.
funny.
Like at
I've
multiple
never
different
had that.
locations too. Like I've had like it's like a whole saga.
At every school, every school you've been to,
Yeah,
you have a
on
dream.
vacation.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never had that. They are staring at you. They are laughing at you. You lay there on the ground by the fountain, your books scattered and your skirt in a woeful state of disarray. Your knee hurts. Is it bleeding? You examine your injured leg, try not to cry. And as this transpires, you hear a voice. Anna, your turn to shine. One of your classmates is calling out to you. She has
Hey
acknowledged
bitch.
you. Oh my god, she's acknowledged us. You look up shyly, tears beating in your eyes, at a girl taller than you, and prettier, and much more refined.
Hey, what season is it? Fall?
Because I'm falling for you. That's why her hair is red. It changes colors as the seasons go by.
Wait.
During winter, she has no hair. She extends her hand towards you. Does she mean to help you? It cannot
No.
hurt to try, can it? Hesitantly, you reach out to accept her offered aid.
Takes her hand away and you fall again.
Without being bothered. Her fingers curl around yours tightly, perhaps too tightly.
Oh.
Her nails dig
Oh.
into your skin. It hurts. Deftly, the girl pulls you to your feet. Your legs feel weak from the fall, and your knee is still aching, still bleeding. You stumble, feeling out of sorts, but you're not afforded much of an opportunity to gather your bearings. The girl's hands are on your shoulder. Hmm. Could you grab our stuff first before, like, harassing me,
Yeah.
please? She is laughing at you.
Oh,
Then she is
bitch.
pushing you.
Oh.
The sound of the fountain and the running water, which drums against its basin, is all of a sudden very loud. It is overwhelming. It surrounds you. Then
We're drowning.
I can't speak that. You say it. I can't. Apparently, I can't pronounce
Then
that.
engulfs you.
I can't pronounce that. It is as cold as ice. You cannot breathe. The rushing of the water continues, echoing in your eardrums over and over. And then, no,
Oh.
you do not want to remember this. What good will it do? It is in the past, where the past ought to remain. So apparently there's a few words I cannot pronounce, and apparently
Engulf.
engulf I cannot
Yeah.
pronounce. The other one is not anonymous, but
Anonymity.
yeah, anonymity. There we go.
Sure.
I don't know if it's on this channel, but there's on the other channel. There's times where I cannot pronounce it. And I just struggle, and my cousin types like how to pronounce it properly, and I struggle so badly. You are never going back, not even in your dreams. It is this determination which forces you back into the world with a waking start. You gasp like a fish as you sit upright, your eyes unnaturally wide.
The owner of the cottage is staring at you.
I'm just imagining gasping as
The
like
owner
a
of the
fish.
cottage has a gun.
You feel wearied from a lack of sleep of a sleep, and with half-lidded eyes you glance about. It is still dark inside your cottage, the sky visible from far beyond the windows, splashed still with stars. How long were you asleep? You are not sure. Your dreams were so very detailed, it really did feel that you had been transported into a different time, into a different place. When you inhale, you can taste rank, photed?
Maybe?
Photed water in your mouth. Tentatively, you pat yourself down, your fingers trailing against the front of your uniform. Did we just run away from school?
Damn.
So vivid was your dream, you half expect to find that your clothes are damp. Oh, we were pushed into a fountain.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought we were having a weird mishmash of memories. Because wasn't it inside of a classroom?
Maybe. No, I think it was like outside the school.
Oh, this is not the case, however. You are in fact perfectly drowned. Well, now what are you to do? Will you go back to sleep? That sounds like the best option available to you. You are very tired, but your senses feel too overwrought all of a sudden for sleep. You do not think you
Loki,
could bear it. What?
Loki, that's kind of like me at sleepovers. I
You
don't
should
know.
talk about that.
I'm always like either the last one asleep or the first one awake or both.
Uh,
Really
how do
bad.
you sleep? I got half an hour of sleep, and I was busy watching all of you. On unsteady legs, you rise to your feet and then stand by the window. You look out to the starry sky and to the pitted moon which hangs amongst them, and then you frown. You can hear the wind outdoors howling like an injured animal, and more softly the ebb and the flow of the waves as they meet the cliffs. But that is not all. What is that sound? Why, it is almost like singing. The voice is far away enough that you cannot pick out any of the individual words, nor even the individual syllables, but there is a haunting quality to it all. Anna, you should sing this.
I'm not.
Oh, you're no fun. The singer, whoever they are, possesses quite the pretty voice, high and clear like a bell. I mean, I would describe your voice like a high bell.
Thank you.
The song is a melancholy one, which stirs your heart. Curiosity takes root inside you, as it did during that fateful day you found that book in the library. Whoa, what book? Why are we a dark? Are we a dark romance reader?
Oh,
Logically, you know you
it's
should
our
not go
yapping.
outdoors to seek the source of the singing, but emotionally, oh my God, is that why we were bullied? We were reading too many dark romance
Wait,
books.
no, we were a Fujoshi. They bullied us for being a Fujoshi.
What's that again? Is that the one that's interested in yaoi?
Yeah.
Exactly. No, they got us for reading that marshmallow book.
Stop. Don't
That is another
don't talk
matter
about me.
altogether. No, don't say the title. Don't say the title. Oh,
No, it's a
people
really
look
good
at
book,
it.
everybody. We need to read that.
We should read that on
Let's all
stream.
read that. Oh my god.
You
Yes.
really should have learned your lesson by now. You should know better than to go sticking your nose into business which does not concern you.
Oh, is she gonna
But naughty little girls such as you
Oh!
never do learn.
never do that again?
You cross the old fisherman's cottage as though in a dream. Then you reach for the handle of the door. The handle depresses easily enough beneath your grasping fingers, and the door opens with a click. The rest of the world yawns before you, framed in the doorway, all of it bathed in the moonlight.
Did we sleep for 24 hours or like did we sleep for like an
I think they slept like you did.
Ah.
So, maybe 2 hours?
Yeah.
You thought it was cold inside the old cottage, but it is colder still now that the door is open. An unpleasant wind rushes forth to meet you, knifing mercilessly through the fabric of your uniform. You look across the cold, inhospitable landscape, and your fingers clench into fists at your stomachs. Then you step out into the unknown. The canvas cliff face. You canvas the cliff face. When did canvas become a verb? Okay. Led by nothing more than that luxurious singing. So haunting and ethereal is this voice as it hangs on to the breeze. It would be enough to send 1,000 ships off to war.
Oh yeah, Siren.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's Penelope.
Pony.
You keep walking into the night until you reach the very edge of the cliffs, where they drop downwards into empty air. You ought not to go any further, but the voice has yet to cease. You can still hear it echoing in your head. It compels you to act. You look down
Wait.
at the shore, which seems like a dizzying distance away, then out to the ocean, which is breaking against the scattered rocks below. What?
Wait, if we have did they said we had red hair, right? Is it
Yeah.
in? They said it was in 2 braids, right?
I think so.
Why are we the Wendy's mascot?
She's gonna roast us.
Wendy's is low key fire though. I can't even look.
I've not been to a Wendy's in many years.
Not craving Wendy's.
Your eyes narrow with determination. Wendy's or Wendy?
Wendy's.
Oh, what a shame. Surprising. Then you take a step towards the cliff. Huh?
Oh, we're gonna
These
jump.
cliffs are steep and the rocks below them are sharp.
Oh, we're gonna jump.
You can see them glinting in the darkness, their tips jagged like the teeth of hungry predators.
Tips.
The cold winds below, rocking your hair, and you shudder from it. Your shoes were not built for scaling cliffs, and your heels do not have much in the way of purchase, particularly not when the cliffs are so steep. Clinging to the cliffs is no small feat, yet you are determined to ease yourself down onto the shore, in one piece preferably.
In
Yeah.
heels?
Come on. No, we don't have heels. I don't think.
Didn't they say heels? Wait, no, go. No, it's yeah. your
No,
heel-
that means as in your feet. You're like the actual foot.
Oh.
It's saying her feet are not like built for rock climbing.
Ah.
My friend, what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh no. My friend Lamp, he's a rock climber. The wind is so powerful it feels as though there is something deliberately malicious to it. You wonder during your descent if it means to knock you off your perch on purpose, to cast you down to the rocks below. Well, if that is what it wants, then you refuse to give it satisfaction. You can be awfully stubborn at times, and now is one of them. It's simple. We're not going to get blown off the cliffs. We're either not going to go on or we're going to eat ourselves up. You continue
Yeah.
to climb. How long have you been at it now? Until at long last, your feet meets the shoreline below. You have made it, and you do not sustain too many injuries.
Ooh.
I'm just imagining just like she's coming down bleeding, but nothing broken. Your palms are throbbing, yes, after gripping those rocks, and you might have a few cuts, but your wounds are of a shallow and superficial sort. Oh my god, I was so right. Things could have been worse. You flex your fingers. They are uncomfortably numb and cold alongside it. Your skin is prickly, but at least you can still feel this discomfort. Why didn't we, stay in the cottage?
Yeah.
Oh, my cat is fast asleep.
Aw.
I'll send you a photo later.
Yay.
At least it is still attached to your bones, where it ought to be. Your vital organs concealed within the hollow cavity of your body. I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
You have a lot to be thankful for. This night has, by and large, been quite successful.
See?
I like how my thinking is that, other times her organs just, randomly fall out and things go wrong.
Yeah, you know.
As they do,
The
of
organs
course.
fall out. I failed my test the other day and all of my organs fell out of my body.
I know, right? I was just, taking a hike, and at some point I sat down, closed my eyes for a minute, woke up, and, all my organs were gone. Can you believe that?
They took away your organ.
I don't know. I mean, they grew back, as they always grow back, but, still, it's
Yeah,
it's not the... Do you know how long it
Not
takes
a
to grow
pleasant
back
feeling.
organs?
pretty long. You know what else is pretty long?
Dear, no. Anna, no. Please, no. There are no longer any obstacles between you and the mysterious voice which lured you outdoors. Have we learned nothing?
Oh.
Now you must find them. I just realized the whole purpose, the reason why this poor girl went down the cliffs was to listen to this beautiful voice. You set off down the shore in the hunt of the singing voice which has captivated you so. You sidestep sharp, jagged rocks which jut out of the sand like teeth. The rocks cannot be circumnavigated. Which cannot be circumnavigated. Meanwhile, you clamber over. This is a kind of a bad beach if it's this rough. This isn't the sand beach we were promised.
Yeah.
All the while, the sound of the sea mingles with that of the sea. It provides an ethereal, haunting backdrop to your exploration, one which further adds to the surreality of your moonlight stroll. I'm just kind of like imagining that it's like a rock and roll singer who's just like, we're rocking down the road. I can't do rock. I don't have a screaming sing. The waves lap against the shore, then recede shyly, pushed and pulled by the bleached white moon which hangs overhead. The oceans that you have seen in your library of books were all blue as sapphires, but this ocean is different. It is so
Pollution.
late at night it looks black instead. Oh, she's in the Atlantic. Obviously. Only in North America do they have oceans that look disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't even understand that. North American oceans are like this weird green.
Yeah.
The undulating surface of the water reminds you of a mirror, though its depths are even deeper and much more mysterious. I wasn't expecting emo want ocean. That was not on my bingo card.
Let the ocean be emo. The
The
ocean
sense
has a
of
lot to
cold
deal
bitterness
with.
settles upon you, but you try to quash it. You will not let yourself be afraid.
You're not afraid?
Oh my goodness, it is a siren.
Whoa.
You round a corner, your feet unsteady in their sensible brown shoes, and then at long last you see her. There is a woman sitting upon a rock, out in the ocean. I just got an achievement. What achievement did I just get? Huh. It's not that interesting. The woman's eyes are closed and her lips are parted. Her expression soulful. She is singing. Her hair, which is fair, flutters around her face like a shroud, which adds to her otherworldly aura.
I think the tail adds to her otherworldly aura.
Yeah, it's not like the gills on her chest. I mean, isn't that? Yeah, that's her sides. Yeah, I'm not crazy. That's it. That is the human's chest. Yeah, that's not where gills normally are. Nor are they normal on people. Her eyes might be closed, but her lashes are long and luxuriant like a doll's. Her lips, meanwhile, are parted and solemn, are soft like the freshly plucked petals of a flower. Her face is perfect, as are her proportions.
Okay.
Her neck is tall and slender like the stem of a flower. As for the lower half of her body, meanwhile, even better.
Finally pressing that.
Even better than the top half. Wow. It is nothing like anything you've ever seen before. You've never seen a fish before? You know the odd ones out, right?
Yeah.
In his song he says, have you ever heard of mermaids? One half sexy, the other part lady. It is here and here alone that the woman betrays your narrow human definitions of beauty, for her legs are non-existent. Rather than two awkward appendages this woman has, the sleek, shimmering tail of a fish. Is she not, then, a human? I mean,
Clearly not.
my definitions of humans varies because humans be weird. She cannot be, not with a tail like that. I don't know any humans that have tails. Actually, that's not true. I've met a few humans with tails, but...
Furries?
No, like, some humans are actually born with tails. The unusual sight makes you gasp, and quite
Have
audibly
you
at
ever
that.
seen those, like, butt plug tails that, like, furries wear?
Why do you say that as I was drinking water? think I have hiccups and I'm so weird. But keep going. Ask your question.
Sorry.
I
Question.
actually have hiccups.
It's a genuine
Jeez,
question.
what was that? Keep. I want to mute for a second. Ask your question.
It was a genuine inquiry.
What was your inquiry?
The butt plug tales.
What
That
about
furry-
them?
No, I was wondering if you've heard of them. Like,
Obviously.
furries.
I've been to the back of certain stores.
Ah,
We're not gonna name drop them.
you've ever bought one?
Yes, I have a whole collection at home, Anna. I just keep them all up for display. No, I don't own one.
You never know.
We're gonna have this conversation when we're done with this stream.
Okay.
This also, some humans can't actually have tails because humans, when they're in their embryonic stages, actually do have tails.
Oh yeah.
And usually it shrinks, but the keyword is usually. So some people actually can have full tails. Usually it's cut off though. The usual sight makes you gasp, and quite audibly at that. You do not mean to be rude, but you cannot help yourself. Humans tend to react poorly to things they do not understand. Oh, you're telling me. At least you do not scream. That would be even ruder. Oh my. Oh wait. Oh, here, you do it.
Oh my.
You meant to observe the mermaid from a distance, but it would appear that your shock gasp was loud enough to attract her attention. The fish-tailed vision sitting upon the rock is looking at you. Her gaze is so piercing, it feels almost as if she is looking through you. Your heart seems to stop inside your chest, as if by some manner of a magical spell. You thought the mermaid pretty when you first observed her, sitting on the outcrop of rock, her face turned in profile. Is she not
Now-
still pretty? Did she
Yeah.
change? When
Now
you
she's
first
fucking
observed her. Ah, damn, the fish legs, the fish tail, that's kind of a deal breaker, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine if the prince of, what's that movie with the mermaid? The Ginger Mermaid?
The Little Mermaid?
Yeah, that one. Imagine if the prince was, oh wait, she did get feet. Oh,
Yeah.
I have not watched that movie. Oh, I think I watched it. Wait, no, was I around when it first came out? I don't think I was.
No, it was in like the 80s.
Oh, that was way after. Okay. Now she is
Okay.
looking at you, however. You can see that you were mistaken. She is not just pretty, she is beautiful. So much so it is almost unnerving. She looks as though she has stepped out of the pages of a picture book. She is simply too perfect to belong to this world. Perhaps she is some kind of vision, a waking dream, a hallucination. But no, she is none of those things. Her tail might be an impossible thing, but its scales look slick and wet regardless, like those of any fish's one.
I can't hear the word
Content.
slick without like
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, Hannah, please.
It's called Omegaverse. Whatever.
Did you do the test I told you to do?
No, I did not. I think I've taken it before though.
I got a caring beta.
Huh. I feel like I'm actually not gonna say that I probably got.
What are you? What kind of beta are you? Because you're an omega. You're definitely not an alpha.
Okay, rude. Oh yeah, I did. Submissive Omega. I am the second weakest link.
What's the other one?
I don't know.
What's the difference between omega and a beta again?
Omega is like the most submissive. Like Omega's like the bottom and Beta's like the switch, I think. Omegas get like heat and stuff. Yes, Omegas get heat, Alphas get ruts, and Betas don't.
Oh,
You have
you get heat. Oh.
Stop it! Don't
Submissive.
shut up!
Oh, and I thought mine was bad. Damn.
Don't ever make fun of my second gender again.
Second gender, is that what you call
That's
it?
called. That's what it's called in the Omegaverse.
Dear goodness. Congratulations. Let's see, what's his mom say? Wow, all that info. Someone just said, wow, all that info. It's in a public server. Correct. Mine says you are the mom friend, but you do not call yourself that, and therefore are not annoying. Your friends often look for you to guidance, and you often give more than you take. You do well in school, but not for validation. You are a genuinely smart person and studied hard to get where you are today. I did not read this. As a caring beta, you are compatible with every other beta and most other types. You again are the perfect partner. However, aggressive omegas make you sad, so don't date them. I actually took this test twice, and the first time I got aggressive omega, which is hilarious.
Oh.
These scales are iridescent and bathed beneath the light of the moon. They almost seem to glow. The sight of her, rather, takes your breath away. You're the Fex, welcome. Oh my goodness, Arius, thank you. Thank you for coming into the stream. Oh, that's one of my friends. She looks back at you. You prepare yourself, expecting some sort of altercation, but the surprise soon fades from the mermaid's face. Her lips, which were once pursued and goodness. Her lips, which once pursed in a frown, now shift upwards.
Oh, she's smiling. Guys, she wants me so bad.
Oh my good. Oh, this is a Renpy game. Okay, we can't save. Wait,
Oh.
what did it just? Okay, I was worried it. Oh, I was worried it like exposed me online.
Oh.
She is smiling.
History.
Then she says in a refined sort of voice, Anna?
Oh wait, I go?
Yeah.
My. Really is good to see a human again. Particularly a human girl. I was beginning to fear that your kind had all disappeared, and I would no longer have anybody left to tell me of the world above the waters.
Huh. My, this is quite the effusive greeting. The mermaid's introductory speech is positively brimming with excitement of a sweet, girlish variety.
You could have told me that.
I know. I think we have to go back. I'm kidding. Arius, aggressive. Yeah, I got. What about aggressive omegas? What about the people that make me sad, but also my people?
You know what? That's kind of accurate.
She is rather more amicable than the fine polish of her syllables would make one suggest. You might be a well-bred lady yourself, with an accent to match, but you cannot help but feel overwhelmed. Anxiously, you observe the mermaid and ask her what she means. What happened?
As to that, I am afraid I cannot say.
Did all the humans die in this world?
I don't know. I have been sitting on these rocks and singing for many, many nights, but nobody has come to see me. There have been no lovely humans for me to play with.
Okay.
I was beginning to wonder whether your kind had disappeared altogether.
In fairness, she does live at like the base of cliffs, which are apparently very steep to get to.
Yeah, I
And
feel like
apparently
she was
we're
at
a
the
master rock climber.
Yeah. I feared some manner of calamity had occurred while I had been slumbering beneath the water's surface, and your kind had been eradicated.
Oh my goodness, I wish.
Okay.
Every time
Emo.
I'm like disappearing, well, would disappearing be the right word? What would you call it? Not in between reincarnations, but like in between lives, I guess.
Okay.
A lot of things tend to go wrong with people.
Alright, Junie.
You shudder, then reassure the mermaid to the contrary. You do not know about the humans that she used to speak with, but you at least have not been eradicated.
I'd
Whoa.
hope not.
No, we're secretly a ghost, you know?
Oh wait, fire.
Oh, my cats. Are you gonna lie with me? Cat, come back. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Cute. You are still here. Yeah.
Yes, well, I can see that.
The mermaid answers with a light laugh.
It really is a relief. My fellow merpeople who live beneath the water told me not to worry so, but I could not help myself.
I hear the sense of humor.
I have always been fond of you humans. It was rather sobering, sitting here night after night, all on my own.
I kind of want to see if they're like on the store page. What else is there? Oh,
Oh,
interesting. Okay, so this is how it was meant to go.
It gets so lonely.
whoa, whoa!
Whoa, is that a name drop?
It gets so lonely here.
Oh my god, she said
Whoa.
the thing.
It's a bit of an ace attorney.
Maybe the true it gets lonely here with the friends we made along the way.
Maybe. This
Now
truly
that
was
is
a
an
hard
interesting
over
turn of
here.
phrase. This truly was a Jujutsu Kaisen. Hold on, I have to let my cat out. Jeez, well, she wants to leave. It catches inside your head like a bird.
Okay.
This is, very...
You could say that again. What is this? Some kind of it gets so lonely here?
What is the JoJo Bizarre's edition? It's almost like I'm feeling I'm living up to my name.
No.
Have you heard it before?
I wonder.
So, dear human, did you say that you are unfamiliar with these parts?
Which parts? Like your fishy parts or the
Stop
the area?
it!
Look, come on, it's not that crazy of a question. She could mean two things. Yes, I am unfamiliar with mermaids, at least in game, apparently. Hesitantly, you examine the I called it. Told you
Oh!
so. Thoughtless though you might be at times, you are not so very self-centered that you cannot detect the note of longing in the mermaid's voice. It is evident as she looks at you that she is hoping for a particular answer to her query. The answer, alas, is not one you can furnish her with. What? Huh? You do not want to lie to her. It is after some hesitation, therefore, that you reaffirm your earlier words, though this time you embellish them. Thank you, Arius, for being our one viewer. Okay, I don't know if you understood this the first time I said it, but no, I am not familiar with your fishy parts.
Stop.
You tell the mermaid that you are a traveler from a far-off land, one which is very dissimilar to this one. It is not a complete fabrication. You tell her that you have only just arrived by the shore and you are unfamiliar both with your immediate surroundings and those further afield. If there's a village nearby, then you have never said oopsies.
Oh,
Oops.
whoopsies.
You do not know what this village is like, nor how many inhabitants it boasts. You do not know if it is a calamity. If a calamity, as the mermaid grimly supposed, has struck this land. But if she fears all the humans within the immediate vicinity have been laid low by some mysterious malady. What's malady?
Malady? That's like illness or something like that happening.
I just got an email from Twitch saying, "Girl dinner." Then she needn't worry overly on that score. You are still alive. Are you not,
Yay.
you wonder, enough to satiate her curiosity within the human realm? Oh, we just met this. We just met this mermaid, and we're like, are we not enough for you?
Girl.
I know your turn.
Yes, that is true. You are here. I'm grateful, naturally, for your company. Although,
Oh my god, we actually said that out loud. We actually
yeah,
said, are we not enough to satiate you?
Oh,
Although, wistfully the mermaid sighs.
I was rather hoping you might be able to bring me some news of the nearby village and of its inhabitants.
Oh, I kind of want to go back. This makes you wonder. Was there a particular person from this village she was close to?
So you weren't able to work that much out?
The mermaid answers with a small smile.
You are an intelligent one, aren't you?
Your past professors would beg to differ on that score. You were always awful when it came to academics, mathematics in particular. Oh my god, less like you for real? You could never get your head around all of the numbers.
I'm not great at math.
Your stern, stony-faced maths professor used to despair in you.
Maths.
But she is not here. None of them are here. It is just you now, and the mermaid, and she does not need to know about your dismal academic record. Oh my god, just like our stats in real life. You allow yourself a small smile, touched by her compliment, and tell her it was nothing more than a lucky guess. Arius, this game is a visual novel.
For a guess, it was remarkably accurate. You are quite right. I did have a close friend from the nearby village. She was very dear to me.
Internally, you congratulate yourself on this piece of detective work.
Girl.
How very clever you are.
Okay.
Okay, we got a little ego test.
There are many humans in this world. Of that, I know. The human who spoke with me, however, was special. She was my human.
You do not fail to catch the possessive note in the mermaid's voice. I didn't fail that either.
And I cherished her dearly. She would come to me on my rock late at night when she was finished with her chores, and we would talk. I asked her a good number of questions about the human realm and about her customs. I fear my endless inquiries must have been rather tedious, but she was always happy to indulge me. She never once scorned me for my ignorance, and neither did she make me feel like a fool. She always made time for me, no matter how many demands she had on her time. She was a farmer's daughter, and she was awfully busy from dawn until dusk, threshing hay and taking the animals out to pasture. She told me of her work, and I marveled at her. Slender though she was, she possessed a truly tremendous amount of strength. I, who have lived in the ocean all my life, cannot countenance working as hard as she did, but she bore her burdens without complaining. She was not the prettiest human who had walked the earth, but that mattered not to me. Damn!
That hurts a little. Also, we just got called freaky.
Oh.
Check out this person.
Sorry for being freaky.
Our conversation was engaging, and I knew through our continued encounters that she meant no ill will. She did not have even a single drop of malice in her heart.
The wistful manner in which the mermaid speaks of her friend makes you feel for a brief moment a flicker of some ugly primordial emotion. Huh? Could it be jealousy? It is painful, isn't it, to hear others wax about those they hold dear, particularly when you yourself have never been regarded in so intimate a manner. Guess what we have? A praise cure!
Stop it.
You have, for many, many years, been woefully alone. But you are not alone now. You are with the mermaid, and she is with you. And though she might prefer to be in the company of an industrious farmhand, the farmhand is not here. Where did she go?
Oh, if only I knew. She quite simply disappeared one day, almost as if she had been whisked away by a wicked spirit.
That seems like quite the anticlimactic ending for such a close relationship.
Oh,
Did the farmhand not tell her companion beforehand that she might one day disappear?
No, she did not. Nothing of the sort happened. It was all very sudden.
So you ask, feeling affronted upon the mermaid's behalf, did she not give you any warning? Super Freak is crazy.
Sorry.
Super Freak is crazy.
Not a single one.
And when, you ask, did she disappear?
I do not know, in truth. Time is a strange concept to beings such as myself, particularly as it seems to ebb and flow differently both above and below the surface.
That's fair, time is weird.
You humans have a strange compulsion to pin down and place labels upon everything. You have names for your seasons, and for your months, and even for your days of the week. It is all very precise.
Hey, excuse me, we have labels for even our nanoseconds and our picoseconds.
Yeah, it was some more credit. We merfolk, however, do not bother with such affairs. Perhaps because we live for so much longer than you humans do.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Okay, Junie, we have no need to
Shut up.
obsessively document our days. Not when we have so many of them at our disposal.
I'm gonna tell you my story. I thought I told you this story. Okay, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
This curious remark catches your attention. How long exactly do mermaids live for? The mermaid does not look much older than you, but you cannot help but wonder. I think you should say things I'm thinking. Because I have a feeling you're thinking.
My nosy, aren't we?
The mermaid asks, and she laughs, a soft tinkling sound like that of a bell, which makes you blush.
Wow.
Maybe it's because I don't blush very often, or much at all. But blushing at a laugh is interesting.
Okay.
Were you being nosy? Perhaps you were. You've always had a thirst for knowledge, not of the dry, dusty academic variety, but of stories peopled with strange persons. Literature was the only subject you were ever any good at. Ugh.
Leave ELA alone.
Literature is... Okay, I like reading. I like learning about things. I don't like writing essays.
honestly, low-key, this might be I don't mind, like, English essays. History essays shoot me in the head. But English essays are like...
That's valid. I know
But
you're
history essays? Oh, yes. Again, that is hard for me to quantify, but put it in terms a human like you can understand, I suppose we mermaids can live for...
centuries? That is quite the surprise. But perhaps it shouldn't be. You have been subjected to any number of surprises tonight. What is one more to add to the pile?
I have not been waiting quite that long, however, for my friend to return to me. I think it has been but a few seasons. It might not sound like much, but never before have I ever been so aware of the passage of time.
Oh, that's so
Only
sad.
here, I have experienced any number of wants during my life, but I have never wanted anything quite as badly as I want to see her.
Oh, squirrels in my pants.
Oh my god, leave her alone.
I wish she would sit with me and she would talk to me. Just one more time.
Squirrels in my pants.
Leave her alone.
Is she not?
Perhaps I'm asking for an impossibility. I have been waiting for long enough now to presume that she will not be returning to me.
Hey, I mean, we're not a farmhand, but like, we are apparently a weird ginger girl, so can we suffice?
Know how to work a hoe.
I fear that something must have happened to her, or to her family. Or perhaps to her whole village.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking back and looking back, I think I have been to the village you're talking about. And I think I do know about that. I think she, passed
Oh yeah,
away.
what a shame.
I think the whole village passed away. I don't think there's, like, any family left or, like, anybody left. I think we're
Yeah.
the only person. You can hear the worry throbbing in the mermaid's voice, so potent that, for a few moments, you swear you can feel the depths of her sorrow within your own breast.
Oh.
Shut up. I hate you. Her sadness over this human girl is a deep, dark thing, almost fathomless. You cannot let yourself indulge in it for too long, otherwise you fear you might drown in it. What kind of empath are we? Sorry, is this what empathy feels like?
Leave?
No, this is attack on me. Ruefully, you tell the mermaid once more that you cannot help her. You are only a traveler after all. Actually, we did travel into the quote-unquote village that your girlfriend was from. I mean, the remnants of the village,
You know. If you need
Yeah.
anything, you can always need.
You know how it is when, like, villages suddenly are flammable. It's not
Yeah.
very memorable, though, So sorry about your lady friend, but, like, it's time to move on. I think she'd want you to move on. What do you know of a single insignificant farmhand in a nearby village?
Maybe the person you're looking for could be right in front of you.
Maybe she became really weak and ginger.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought you might say that. It is quite unfortunate, but... oh well. I ought not to reflect upon all that I'm missing. That would be churlish of me, and it would not be fair to you either.
Like those things from Genshin Impact?
Stop it. We don't speak of Genshin Impact here.
Aren't you a big Genshin fan?
I'm not. I was, but now I'm not.
Yeah, okay, good. I hit that nail on the head. That's correct.
You did not approach me, I'm sure, with the hope of hearing about all my woes.
No, we came to hear you sing, so, like, come on.
Yeah,
Sing.
start singing. Start singing, bitch.
I should be grateful instead for all it is that I do have. Still have my long, long dick.
Long life, which stretches before me like a golden cord, and of course,
I have you now. Is this Riz?
Does she? Do
Why not?
what is this? What is this?
Well, don't
Doubtful
fumble a
Riz?
baddie. Don't fumble a baddie. I ought to go soon before my absence is noticed, but will you not come and visit me again tomorrow night? I think I would like that. I have always enjoyed speaking to humans. You make me feel less alone.
But it's not like she is alone. She. Look,
I mean, it
look how
does get so
long it's
lonely.
been. She has mer people.
But it does get so lonely here, you need to understand.
Sorry, I mean, maybe it's because I've not been active for that long, but wouldn't it be better to be friends with people that live as long as you? You cannot help
Yeah,
but feel, as the
probably.
mermaid observes you with those enchanting eyes of her, that she does not truly wish to speak to you for your sake. God forbid a woman want to vent to another person.
No, real.
She wants to use you instead as a substitute.
Oh,
I
toxic
read that
Mary.
horribly wrong in my head.
Okay,
That she has
okay,
been missing
okay,
so very ardently.
okay. Maybe a word beginning with sub wasn't the greatest.
Not to follow after use you.
Yeah,
The thought stings, though you really ought to be used to it. Or
maybe a
used
little
to
bit.
being used.
Guess I deserve it.
Still, to be held in lower esteem than a farmhand of all things.
Leave this poor farmhand alone. Like,
It's
actually, what is
at
her
least like
problem?
farmhand girls are like pretty strong. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Like, have you ever? Do you know what biblically accurate women are? They're mostly a lot of them are farmhands and strong ones at that.
yeah.
It makes your self-esteem sting. Oh, get over yourself.
No, actually, like, cry me a fucking river.
I just got called a freak. This is what I get for having Anna as a friend, and then my other friend, who we will not name.
Sorry,
You try not to
sorry,
let the
guys.
mermaid notice this, though. The woes of your past are not her fault, much as the woes of her past are not yours. No kidding.
Yeah.
uh, what does that even mean? It is silly in any case to be jealous of a girl who might very well be dead. That is what you tell yourself. I mean, how much of like what the narrator says is like in this? I can't tell because a lot of the stuff she
Yeah.
says is also said like out loud apparently. It
Yeah.
is the only way to prop up your bruised sense of self-worth. What would you tell? You tell the mermaid after a pause, like to see her again. You would like that very much.
Oh, thank you. I've been feeling very gloomy for quite some time, but seeing you has invigorated me. Finally, it feels as though I can smile again.
Did she not smile, you wonder, after her friend disappeared?
Oh yeah, she was grinning ear to ear after
Oh,
her
see,
friend
she said that out loud. Are you kidding me?
Oh! I did not, no. Did not have the heart. Without her, the world seemed very dull and drab. Your company has cheered me immensely.
Sorry, apparently Arius just said something about salsa and chips. Is this like a... Does that refer to something, or is that just about salsa and chips? Anna?
I, I don't know.
This... Oh, wait, now your turn.
This is why I like humans so much. You're not callous and unfeeling like the merfolk who live beneath the water's surface. Okay, that's why she doesn't make friends with the merfolk. Okay.
Why is she different?
Because she's like quirky and unique. You know, she wears Converse with her prom dress, which she probably couldn't wear, but
She
you
just.
know.
I can't say that. She just needs like one large sock as a dress, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, Arius is eating salsa and chips and had to announce it
Honestly,
to everybody.
fire. You are much kinder than they are.
I'm not so sure if we are.
Yeah.
Like, after just hearing a little bit of what the main character says out loud,
Yeah.
I don't think we are very kind.
Yeah, and after like the inner
Although, we
thought.
should do.
Yeah.
You know what? At least she's self aware. If the mermaid was aware, I wonder how petty you are. How jealous. Would she still care for you?
No. I'd kill you.
Well, that is neither here nor there. I like how we escaped one woman to find another woman from the sounds of it. You agreed to meet with the mermaid come sundown the following night, then make your slow, stumbling way back up the cliffs, then to the college you have purloined as your own. Like the Pokemon? Once indoors, you settle down upon your pallet and then close your eyes. The sighing of the wind outside and the distant roiling of the waves against the rocks do not disturb you. You feel, after your midnight encounter of a marriage kind, quite at ease. Perhaps prematurely so. What in the foreshadowing is this? Subtle foreshadowing.
Okay.
What happened to the icy fear which prompted your frantic flight through the forest? Where has all that gone? You don't think you were being a bit complacent? I mean, I'm a very complacent person. Get off it. No? Oh well. You will.
Oh, okay.
The following morning when it arrives is cloudy and overcast. I like how we just like wake apparently our roof is gone.
No. Already had
Watson,
holes.
we see the stars in the we see the stars in the moon. What does that mean? Oh, it means that there's so many other planets and solar systems out there. There could be other life forms out there. No, you idiot. It means someone stole our tent. It is not a particularly pleasant morning, but at least it is not raining. That is some small consolation.
Oh yeah, I was thinking like if it rains with like a roof like that, it would suck.
You rise from your straw pallet, stretching, then glancing at the interior of the fisherman's cottage. It looked dilapidated last night, when much of it was obscured by the shadows, but it looks even more so when subjected to the morning's light. The poor
Damn.
house, you literally just broke into like some abandoned shack and you had the
Yeah.
audacity to talk like this? That's
No,
crazy.
actually.
The cottage's interior has the distinct disquieting appearance of having been abandoned in a hurry. There is a broken pottery strewn upon the ground, and the singular wooden chair which once must have stood by the singular wooden table is lying on the floor. This poor singular person must have been single.
Yeah.
The doors of the cupboards, meanwhile, are ajar, the shelves within depressingly bare.
They're not a jar, they're a door. Duh.
A quick search reveals a handful of edibles, but there's
Oh.
precious little to be getting on with. Yo! We should have those with the mermaid.
Wait, fire.
If you wish to live here comfortably, you will have to look into foraging. You ate very little last night, and your stomach is empty.
We could
It was the
test it.
miscontented rumblings in your stomach, in actual fact, which roused you from your slumber. I mean,
Wait,
look,
I feel
I'm
like
not
it would
saying
be a
you should...
little insensitive to catch fish, actually. Knowing
Look.
having just had a mermaid.
Look. I'm not saying this is what we should do, but like, I'm just saying, like, worst case scenario. Like, why don't we just have, like, some, like, half human sashimi for dinner?
Stop it.
I'm not saying we need to, but, like, come on. Like, imagine that. Like, a nice poke bowl.
I'm not going to imagine that, actually.
But your bad body seems to be very far away indeed, much like the gray clouds which choke the sky. I mean, she does have, like, gills on her torso, like, I don't think her body is that much human. You are not thinking of your own physical discomforts. You are dwelling, instead, upon the nights of the events of the night prior. You cannot help but think of the mermaid. Well, have I gotten any Twitch? No, I haven't gotten any Twitch messages. Did you truly meet an aquatic maiden last night during your nighty stroll when you cannot sleep? It sounds unreal, especially now that that the sun has risen and the shadows from the night prior have disappeared. You cannot quite believe it. It must have been a dream. But why then can you recall it so very clearly? I mean, look, I can recall many of my dreams pretty
Yeah.
clearly. Some of them I actually thought were memories until some of them were with real people, and I thought I had actual memories, and then I found out they were not real
No,
memories. You helped yourself to the scant food and drink available to you, all while thinking of your next course of action. Now what are you to do? You plan, of course, to return to the shore come nightfall so that you might once again see the mermaid, but the night will not arrive for some time. I mean, wait, how did we leave the mermaid again? How did we leave the mermaid? I kind of forgot.
Oh, I don't think they ever said.
Oh, I just forgot how we left the mermaid. You need to find some means of keeping yourself occupied until then. The
Masturbate.
uninspiring. Just until nightfall, just like go at it until nightfall.
Yeah. You know,
All
as
day.
one does.
Every moment, every second, you just keep going.
You know,
The
do you want to go?
uninspiring interior of the cottage does not furnish you with any particular idea, so you decide to go for a walk. I mean, there's nobody nearby for a good while. Your soul still ache after your exertions last night, but if you slowly walk to be alright. That's what you hope, at least. Anna is just as freaky as you.
Okay. Okay.
You do not want to spend much more longer than you have to in the fisherman's cottage, no matter how cold it might be outdoors. Is there a fishing rod? How do you know it's a fisherman's cottage? I mean, I guess it is by the shore. It's almost as cold as inside as it is out, and in any case, the cottage is far too small. Oh my god, I just realized I recognize those walls.
Oh?
Yeah, like at least like the right half.
How?
They remind me of rooms I've been in. You leave the cottage behind you and set off. You do not know where exactly you are going, but you suppose it does not matter overly much. You do not have any particular destination in mind. Your meandering leads you to the cliffs, which are steep and sharp. The drop to the shore is a perilous one, so that you have to wonder how you were able to descend the cliffs the night prior to meet the mermaid.
Well, you're gonna have to do it again.
You are rather more determined than you ever realized, and apparently a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did we get back up? I just like imagine this like little girl hulking her way up, like just like throwing herself off the wall. Though I, of course, could have told you that much. You were surprisingly capricious for such a small, slender human. What does capricious mean?
I don't know.
I'm not an English major. What does capricious mean? Determined by chance or impulse or whim rather than by necessity or reason. Oh, that is us.
Yeah.
We walked along the side of the cliffs, keeping a sensible distance from walk away from the drop to the shore. You might have survived last night's excitement unscathed, but you do not fancy trying your luck. Oh, you don't want fish for dinner?
Oh.
Also, look, you're being highlighted. Fire stream, more Anna collabs.
Yay!
Any
Thank
Twitch
you.
messages? No. By the way, if you're still watching, if you happen to not be subscribed, make sure to like that. Make sure to boop that like button and also that
Okay.
subscribe button. And you can also follow me on Twitch / Splice Sanity. It would be so like you, really, to avoid a drop to your death in the darkness, only to stumble during the morning's light and take an irreversible tumble. Your fortunes have never been the fairest. Your meanderings along the cliffside
Reveal.
to you all
Okay,
manner of
lady.
curious flora. You thought that the night prior that the cliffs were weather blasted, but you can now see that your assumptions were incorrect. There are flowers here, very warm and bright, like the sun's light during the summertime. Wait, did I not shout you out? Oh, wait. No, Anna does not have a YouTube channel or anything. Do you?
I do not.
Okay, yeah, that's the same. She only exists on my channel.
Yeah.
She's an exclusive.
I go on here every couple of months and then I disappear.
Correct. She's like Schrodinger's person. There
Yeah.
are flowers here, very warm and bright like the sun's light during the summertime. Or you think with a flush of pleasure, the fair hair of the mermaid whom you're certain you spoke to last night.
Okay.
These flowers are so very like her hair, it is uncanny.
Down horrendous.
I'm just like imagining, like we secretly were just like incredibly high or something, and we went down to the shore, and there was just a bunch of flowers we spoke to,
My
like a
God.
skipper.
You took some of the apples.
You step towards the flowers, drawn towards them, and sink down to your knees. The tall grass brushes your ankles like a caress. The morning dew wetting your skirt. I think it. I'm not gonna say that. Your clothes
Okay.
are getting damp as you're.
Okay.
What is it? But you cannot forget this minor discomfort. You have just had an idea. Why not make a gift for your new friend?
Aw. That's sweet.
You're sure that she would appreciate it. Why would she not? She told you in a voice which was steeped in with dolor that she had been feeling lonely. You want to see her again. And when you
Okay,
don't see her,
wait
you
a
wanna
couple
make her
of
stay. What does this girl? Am I crazy? She speaks like. She speaks like some people I know.
Oh?
It is with this thought in mind that you begin to pick the flowers which are growing upon the cliffside. These flowers do not have any thorns, and their delicate stems snap easily enough between your fingers. You take care when plucking these flowers to leave a substantial amount of stem intact. You will need these stems so that you might intertwine the flowers together. You mean to make for your mermaid a diadem, something that she will be able to wear in her hair. Ah yes, yellow flowers for her yellow hair.
You know what?
It's gonna be nice, but it's gonna like camouflage.
Yeah.
This tiara is certain to suit her. She is so pretty. Anything would suit her.
Okay.
Oh, I can't say that.
No, say it.
No, I won't.
Speak your truth.
I'm just thinking about a necklace.
Okay.
You continue to work slow and steadfast as the weak sun shines. What do you think I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
You have to say, because I don't know what you're talking about. What do you think I'm talking about?
A noose?
What? No.
Yeah. Fire
No.
necklace.
No, 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 we do not promote that. And I'm gonna message you what I thought, was thinking. It takes
Ah.
time, but you are eventually able to
Oh
fashion
my
something you are
god.
satisfied with. Hey, I think she would look great with us. I mean, with a necklace like that.
Okay.
You only hope that the mermaid will feel similarly, if indeed she really does exist. Carefully, you pocket your makeshift diadem, then decide to forage some food. Those look like little people.
Huh. Damn, can you not open your eyes?
Sorry, they're like me, Asian. You discover during your search some fruit trees whose sweet burdens are enough to fortify your spirits. Look, I mean, I do it. I mean, I'm completely open to. She clearly takes after me if she's willing to eat some random fruit tree.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good thing.
For the present, at least. It is fortunate, really, that you are so excited about your moonlight rendezvous with the mermaid. Also, by the way, I would like to say, Arius, I have to say that Enna is freakier than I am.
Okay. I feel yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not crazy. Oh my god, who messaged? Did somebody message? No. Okay. Little people. Oh my god, she has your eyesight though.
Okay.
If you were less focused upon the future and dwelt more in the immediate present, you might have more of an appetite. I wonder if this is why we're so like frail. It's because like the entire time, whenever we want to eat, we just think about girls. Apparently,
You know what?
the emptiness in your stomach assuaged. Assuaged?
No.
You return to the cottage, whereat you need to wait for the setting of the sun.
Okay.
How long were we at?
What like it feels like that would be like maybe like an hour, 2 hour activity.
Yeah, it's unless she's like Odysseus, who made like a few month trip take 20 years.
You know what?
You were called so real. It's okay, we all need to
Yeah.
be freaky.
Yeah.
There's very little to do. You soon discover in the cottage, other than the checking the cupboards and sweeping the floor, occupations which both feel depressingly pointless. You know what? Do what Enna said to do.
Yeah. Masturbate.
All day, every day. Is that what you do in
24.
your free time? Is that what you do when you're not doing anything else?
Okay.
There's very little to do.
I
You
play
seem
Ace
to.
Attorney when I'm not doing anything else, actually.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Well, when I see Aura Blackwell.
No, there's very little to do. You soon discover in the. Oh, I said that. There are no books to read either, which you might pass your idle hours. Oh, our dark romance. Can't read it.
Ah,
You do, however, busy yourself with trying to light a fire so that you might ward off the cold. The time is horribly slow in passing, in part because you have precious little to do, but also because you cannot stop thinking of the mermaid.
okay.
Will she
You
really
met her
return?
like once.
Pardon?
You met her like once.
Will she really return to the shore as soon as she said she would? I mean, to be
There.
fair, our character did speak to her more than most people speak to their crushes.
True.
Can you really trust her? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you hope that you can. Oh, she means like to come to the shore. I mean, probably. If she were not present at your designated meeting place, you think you would die from disappointment.
Oh my god, you've known her for like a not even a day. You knew her for a couple of hours. Cannot be that serious.
The seconds continue to trickle by, unchecked by any hourglass, and as they do, the sun sinks beneath the horizon. I mean, if I was her and I was this much of squirrels in my pants, I would just sit by the shore, you know?
Yeah.
Get a nice tan, look look good while we meet her.
Yeah.
Part of you worries, however, that it might be still too early to search for the mermaid. Will she be there yet? You sit there, your
I'll just
stomach
leave
tied
it.
up in anxious knots, and as you listen to the winds which buffets through your window, you hear it. The sound is faint, but you recall it well from the night before. There's a single solitary voice outdoors, tempest-tossed amidst the rolling waves. The voice is a high, clear one, silvery if indeed voices can have colors, like a finely polished dinner plate in a noble woman's home. I think we did eat the edibles.
Yeah.
She is hearing colors. Good for her.
You know what?
The voice belongs, of course, to the mermaid.
Yay.
Post, with a voice as angelic as that. Maybe the woman we ran away from. I want to know more about her. I kind of hope we will see her.
Yeah.
Relief begins to bubble up inside you. A relief so potent you feel dizzy from it. She did not abandon you after all.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds like someone has CPTSD. Why, you wonder, did you ever think she would? Oh. Oh no, she takes after me. She said that she wanted to see you. Did you really think that was a mere nicety? Buoyed as if by a gentle breeze, you hurried out the door. With trembling fingers, they are trembling, I presume, from excitement rather than fear. You seize the handle, then turn it. Then you step out into the dark, inky night. Oh my god, is that a Bendy and the Ink Machine reference?
Okay.
Hey, in my defense, my last username was actually a reference to Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Wait, fire?
That's where Boris comes from. It's actually...
Oh.
Yeah. Partially, at least. You walk towards the cliffs as you did the night prior, beneath the cover of the inky blue sky. The wind moaning fitfully with every step you
Oh. The one's a little freaky.
take. Your soul still ache from your expedition the day prior, but you were able to ignore this discomfort. Hell yeah, exercise.
Good on you.
It seems irrelevant, really, when compared to the prospect of once again meeting the mermaid.
Okay.
You have known her for only 1 year, and yet she has
Yeah.
morphed to you than your own well-being. I don't.
Yeah, I
Why
feel
did we
like
look for like a
more-
clear path down to the shore?
Yeah.
Maybe that doesn't involve us rock climbing. I mean, I'm all for rock climbing, but at night,
Yeah.
you would do anything for the mermaid if she.
Okay.
Oh, what in the dark romance is this?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
almost anything. If she told us to leave, we would never leave. You
Okay.
hurried down the sharp incline of the cliffs to the shore, almost stumbling in your scuffed brown shoes, which were really not built with rock climbing and not. See, could have found a different. Oh my god, do you see how large this steep is?
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously exaggerated, but so frantic are you in your attempts to once again make the mermaid's acquaintance, you very nearly fall. I'm just imagine being the mermaid and you see this little girl scrambling down
Yeah.
a massive cliff. Like a 40-meter cliff, just running down.
Yeah.
It is a good thing that you still have enough sense about you to regain your footing.
Oh god.
I like how the narrator is slightly different than the main character at times.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this tale would come to a premature ending. I know a lot of people whose tale has come to a premature ending.
Okay.
Eventually, you make your way onto the shore, then approach the jagged outcrop of the rock where you last saw the mermaid. Like the night prior, the mermaid is perched upon these rocks, her fair hair strewn around her shoulders. It gets lonely in here, she says.
Wow.
When she sees you from across the shore, she ceases her singing, and her eyes lit up. Or at least they seem to her. Oh, throbbing, beating
Okay.
heart that is just longs for her constantly.
So you have returned to me, my hero.
The mermaid says, and then lightly she giggles.
Or perhaps I should say heroine.
Oh, that's...
No, I have a hero fiction.
No! Uh, her praise makes you blush. You do not feel worthy of it. Oh, okay. So when she praises another woman, you get jealous. But when she praises us, then you have an issue. No one has ever called you a heroine before.
Okay.
I mean, no offense. I don't
Yeah,
think we're
I
really that tight.
feel like
You do not even think of yourself. I'm glad that's where you draw the narcissistic line.
yeah.
Look, I'm like a wonderful, well-educated girl that's in love with literature, but like, heroin, that's a little too much, even for me. If a story were made about you would rather think that you would be a supporting character, one without her own voice.
Okay.
You are not interesting enough. The mermaids seem to think that you are, though. To be fair, I think the mermaid sees us as like a pet.
Yeah.
She is staring at you delightedly, as though you are the one person in this world she wishes to speak. I mean, technically, we're the second person in the world she wishes to
Yeah.
speak to. Or, I mean, I guess we are first in the world, but like second, not in the world. Probably. Don't just say this constantly. The thought makes you tremble, but not as much as the mermaid's gaze.
Mermaid's dead.
Like, I know that, I mean, I don't know what type of background this girl has, but couldn't she have, like, learned to sew any of this?
Oh yeah.
You tell the mermaid that you do not think you are very brave, but she dismisses your awkward remark with a laugh. Why would you say that? No. No.
Oh, humbled. Bag.
Humbled. For real. And, like, we also just, like, ran down a cliff.
Yeah. Loki, why does she still want us?
No, she saw how we scaled this cliff. That's your turn.
Oh. I think you are. I saw the way you scaled those cliffs. I thought that was very heroic.
Oh, she saw that, did she? She saw us like simping, like, oh my god, falling for her.
Oh my god.
Then did she see how you slipped down these cliffs, grazing your palms in the process, and how you very nearly fell? Wait, so did we slip or did we not slip?
I don't know.
You have never been the most graceful of girls. But to have your failings exposed being as before being as poised and as perfect to the mermaid. It stings a little bit more, in fact, that the resultant grazings on your palms, your clumsiness wrought you. Well, maybe if you were less of a simp, you know.
Okay.
She's desperate, lonely on the shore. That's so valid. You tell the mermaid there is nothing so very heroic about all that. You're simply excited about all. That is all to see her again. You weren't thinking.
Well, that makes two of us. I was excited to see you again.
Ah. She was.
Naturally. I had a very good time speaking to you last night. I had hoped we might resume our correspondence.
And she couldn't come like any earlier? Like what did she have to do? Like her fishing job or something?
I don't know. You never know. You never know what a girl's going through.
That is why I came to the rocks a bit earlier than usual. I was waiting for you.
Well, how would we know it was early? We've met you one day, okay? We don't like know how long you come to the rocks, like what time.
Did you hear my song?
Yes, you reply with a nod of your head. You heard it all the way in the abandoned college. It called out to you.
That was the general idea. I was singing for you.
Hold back. Hold back. She was. You do not think you are worthy of the mermaid songs, but if she does not mind dedicating her voice to you, then
Well, who else would I dedicate my voice to? There's nobody else to hear me. Kind of sad.
They're both down bad. Oh my god. Oh, I'll have to hold back what I want to say.
No, say it.
That is a good point, you suppose.
Okay. Okay.
Look, can you blame me? Shyly, you look back at the mermaid. You thank her for her song. It was very beautiful. And then tell her before you lose your nerve that you've prepared a present for her too.
Oh,
Oh,
have you really?
My bad. You have. It is a small thing, nothing more than a silly trinket. But if it would not be too much of an imposition then. With clumsy fingers, you reach into your butt. I'm kind of thinking that her hair is really dry.
Yeah.
I imagine her hair, I mean, obviously her hair is probably like waterproof or something, but I'm just imagining her just like never actually going into the water, just like keeping her head above.
You know what?
With clumsy
just gotta-
fingers, you reach into your pocket. For a few moments, you fret that your near fall down the cliff might have damaged the delicate chain nestled within it. But your worries are in vain. Where did she store them?
I don't know, pocket. Apparently.
She's wearing a skirt. I mean, skirts used to hold pockets, but
I have a
don't
skirt
know.
with
Pardon?
I have a skirt with pockets.
You do?
Yeah.
In the year of 2025?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I only
mean,
ever wear
it-
like
In the past, women used to have pockets, like in like the 1700s.
yeah.
Ball
I mean,
used to have pockets.
I mean, it's a super long skirt though, because I have to wear it to choir, and that's like it.
but, the chain is surprisingly sturdy, given it was made with only a few flowers and has held firm against the odds. I mean, plants are surprisingly good for chains.
Yeah.
The Aztecs used to make bridges out of just grass. You handle the chain with great care all the same, however, as you hold it out, presenting it for the maid's approbation. It was for the mermaid that you fashioned this chain. You thought it would look nice nestled in her hair. You were pleased with the chain when you first made it, but after looking at the mermaid, you have begun to reconsider. All this hurts to read.
You have to read it.
Yeah, Anna is the one narrating the fishwoman. No, I've been narrating the fishwoman this whole time. I'm secretly Anna, if you didn't realize. Like, Anna's not really here, I just voice her.
Yeah. Have you ever heard us speaking at the same time?
No, exactly. Whispering up the side, totally share with us. No. Their mermaid's beauty is otherworldly, so much so it almost hurts to look at her. Your flower crown, by comparison, seems a very meager offering indeed. The longer you hold your gift out, the more unworthy it feels. You have half a mind as the second elapses to snatch your silly, holy, unworthy gift back from the mermaid before she can judge you too harshly. Oh my god, Anna should totally do the voice acting. No, Anna's not really here. I'm secretly Anna. I'm just secretly her voice.
Yeah. It's true.
But the mermaid's lips curve upward into a smile, ending a voice so full of gratitude it makes your heart throb. She says,
Oh my, did you make this for me?
well, yes, you reply, still feeling a bit flustered. You saw these flowers earlier when you went for a walk, and they made you think of her. Oh, Arius thought it was the game. You're such a good voice
Wait.
actor.
Thank you.
Not you hasten you add that you think her beauty is comparable to these flowers. They are far inferior when contrasted with these good looks, with her good looks. Oh, I'm dying reading this sound.
Okay. You can do it.
This was written by an AO3 writer.
Okay. Don't diss AO3.
You simply thought you were unable to get the rest of the sentence out because the mermaid interrupts you, not rudely, but with something resembling compassion. I love that. Perhaps she pities you. How does this girl have like the highest and lowest self-esteem at the same
Yeah.
time?
Low-key, I'm not even gonna judge.
She must be able to hear how your voice is trembling. Can she also see the ways your hands tremor? Oh dear. Faint heart never won the hand of a fair maiden, you know.
Yeah.
What happened to all of your compliments?
Yeah.
I think that your gift. Oh, wait, your turn.
I think that your gift is a wonderful one. I did not at all expect it, but it really is pretty.
You look at your feet, too shy to meet the mermaid's gaze.
Bro.
Then you say very quietly that you are glad she thinks so, but she does not need to spare your ego. You have precious little of it left as it is. Oh my god, she's like you for real.
Okay.
That's not what I mean. Hold on, I'm writing it to you.
Okay.
The mermaid seems touched by your shyness. Perhaps she likes to pray. She likes her prey to be self-conscious because she smiles.
Can't you just be nice? I'm not simply saying things to spare your ego. I'm not like that. Humans might spout platitudes as easily as they breathe air, but I do not compliment others unless I truly mean it.
That sounds like something exactly what a human would say.
Is that not the point of speech? Have an honest dialogue with one another. If one party is in a conversation, if one party in a conversation is withholding their true intentions, then conversation is impossible. Playing games is a waste of my time, particularly given my time above the surface is so very limited.
Oh. You blush at this more deeply still and survey the mermaid beneath through the fringe of your eyelashes. Then she really does like it?
Did I not just say that? You humans are so very funny, what with all of your second guessing. She was like that too in the beginning.
Oh,
She
no.
runs into her ex.
She?
My friend.
The mermaid's answer is a simple one, but it makes your stomach clench regardless. Ah yes, her friend. How could you have forgotten about her?
She used to make me gifts too, you know? Gifts like this one. She would pick flowers on the cliffs over there where I cannot tread. Maybe we're the farmhand.
It'd be
Maybe
so
we like
funny
walk
if she made the same exact tiara like a year ago. Wow, but it was like so much better than what we made. I was like, wow, this is nice, but I kind of have this from another friend.
Yeah, she...
The mermaid gestures with one hand to the cliffs which tower above the shore, tall and imposing, as though to stab the sky above. But we manage to scale that with our frail body. Or, as they so poetically put it, our capricious body.
Uh,
And,
she would fashion them into crowns like this one, and bracelets.
oh my god, I actually called it. That's so funny.
I was appreciative of her tokens, though she was similarly shy when first she presented them to me. She did not seem to think very much of her handiwork.
We should have just gotten her, a thing of fruit, you know?
Yeah, you and her are remarkably similar, really.
No, her poor
In person.
ego. There is no guile in the mermaid's voice, but her words have rather taken the wind out of your sails. Of course, the cowherd gave the mermaid gifts. Why would she not? The mermaid is beautiful. She is so very beautiful, like a tutelar goddess. She seems to invite tribute simply by existing. Were you more religious, or more irreligious, maybe? You might even consider worshipping her. Though in essence, is that not what you were doing with your flower crown? How silly of you to think that your idea was an original one. This is so hard to read.
I might be accustomed to gifts, but it has been a long time since any human has bequeathed me with anything.
I think you said that wrong, but okay.
Okay, whatever. This is a pleasant surprise. I'm truly thankful for your kindness, dear one.
Okay, I know.
The mermaid leans forward on the rock, so as to pluck the circlet from your fingers. The small, benevolent smile is all the while unwavering.
And now that I look at your gift more closely, I rather think it is of a superior quality to the gifts my old friend once gave me. Fuck yeah.
Oh god, you can't spare her, so poor ego. Imagine she said like, oh, I think this is slightly worse. Not by much, but just like a little bit worse. And like,
Yeah.
you know, my friend used to make me 2, and you kind of only made me 1.
Yeah.
It's not very, nice of you. Now, this is enough to make you start. If the touch of the mermaid's fingers upon your own was enough. Start what? Could your silly gift really be better than those she once accepted? Oh my god.
Bro. I think so. My friend's trinkets were all rather clumsy in execution, though I cherished them nonetheless. They were very precious to me.
Yeah, clumsy like how he fell down a cliff.
Okay. They did not last for very long, though. Not when I took them with me to my home beneath the ocean. The water soon ran the fragile links between the flower stems asunder. Your diadem, however, seems more sturdy, but it is, by the same token, very delicate. You must be very good with your hands. Oh yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, we are. We can bring you up to shore. We can go down to shore and go
Okay.
we're gonna cut ourselves off there.
Yeah.
You think back briefly on your disastrous sewing lessons in your past, of your numerous failed attempts to thread your needle, while the other girls giggled at you and you blushed. You think the mermaid's praise might be a touch too effusive.
With my fingers.
You tell the mermaid as much, but she only laughs.
I do not think so. Now.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh wait, we can see the full
Wait,
thing.
fire.
The mermaid places your floral trinket upon her head, almost over her long, fair hair, then surveys you in a manner which seems almost coquettish. What do you...
What do you think?
You think that the mermaid looks radiant, though that is less because of your gift and more because of her natural looks.
You tell the mermaid this, though not in terms quite as glowing, and she giggles. Dear gosh.
You're selling yourself too short. I think your gift is lovely, really. The flowers rather match my hair.
Okay. I'm gonna be so honest. I mean, they
Yeah.
go well together, but that's orange. I mean, I think
Okay.
it would have looked weird if it was the exact same color,
Yeah.
because it would have just blended in too much, but that's a solid orange.
Yeah.
Yes, you answer with a nod of your head. That is why you picked those flowers. She is all you've been able to think. Please
Okay.
don't tell me you said that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
I'm glad that you've been thinking of me. I, in truth, have been thinking of you, though I did not wish to say as much.
Okay. She's into it. No,
What
she's
in the
into it. You did
lesbian is
not fumble the
this?
bag.
Not like you did. No?
Okay, shut up. No.
It would be embarrassing to confess to how much I have been looking forward to our reunion if you did not feel similarly.
Oh, this is why I don't read fluff anymore.
I do not care to pine for humans from afar. If you care for me as I do you, then it makes me feel less alone, and it does get lonely.
Secretly, we're gonna confess her love, and she's gonna say, I love you, but like a sister.
Stop.
You hasten to assure the mermaid, your face aflame. You ever stop blushing? Goodness gracious. That you care for her, very much so. You have not known her for very long, but she has certainly made an impression upon you. She is such an easy conversationalist that the time simply slips by when you two are together. And it does not hurt, of course, that she is so pretty. Please tell me you didn't say it.
I have heard it said, yes, that my looks are rather appealing. The old friend was simply complimentary. I cannot blame you humans for being so taken with me, when my form is so very graceful.
Okay, confidence.
Good for her, self-aware, I guess. Also, Arius said, wow, Anna, you just gonna take that? I think that's referring to my previous
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah. We don't talk about.
Your legs seem rather cumbersome in comparison to my smooth, sleek.
Gee, thanks.
Appreciative, much. God, we could have just like stayed home, right? If I was gonna get offended about my legs. Sorry, my legs aren't like as massive as your one tail, but you know, I'm
I
sorry.
have a
if
pretty massive
petite
front
little
tail.
legs. Pardon?
I have a pretty massive front tail.
Oh my. It's like an elephant's trunk.
It's even bigger.
It must be so very depressing to lumber about on land as you do, living your days beneath the harsh sun and the cool, unfeeling moon.
Finally, thank you. This is what mermaids are actually like. They're not like, oh, I want to go to land. I want to go to land because the ocean is much better than the land.
Yeah. Sometimes I rather think I pity you. But the surface is a good deal brighter than it is beneath the ocean. I will grant you that much.
That's fair. You agree with the mermaid, still feeling flushed that there are some perks to having legs. An agreement that which makes the mermaid giggle.
I am certain that there are, though you cannot explore the ocean's depths as I can. I presume you've never tried it?
Well, that's not because of our legs, that's the issue. Our legs are not the issue when it comes to exploring the ocean, you know? It's because of something you have on your chest that we lack. You shake your head no. You had never thought to do so because you had never been close to the sea before, not in all your life. You did not have very much opportunity for nautical exploration in the past. You were not allowed to go anywhere, save to the local church. It was quite a lonely existence. Wow, you could say it gets so lonely.
Yeah.
Well now, that is a pity. You were kind enough to give me a gift fashioned from flowers which grow where I cannot reach them. So perhaps I ought to return the favor.
You know, I'd take a sand dollar. I haven't seen those in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
The favor?
We can tell this is a British game. Yes, that is right. It would seem only fitting that I give to you something which can only be found in the ocean's depth.
Perhaps. Self-voicing disabled.
Perhaps we can look at it as a form of cultural exchange.
Well,
Self-voicing enabled. Perhaps we could look at it as a form of cultural exchange.
Low-key, better than I could do.
Self-voicing disabled.
Oh no, you protest, your eyes wide. You couldn't possibly put such a burden upon her. You do not give her a gift after all, because you want to receive anything in return. Anything other than her friendship, that is. Her conversation is more than enough to satisfy you. Dear God, we don't even know her name.
Oh, yeah.
You do not need any physical presence on top of that. You can just accept the gift. Accept the gift.
Yeah.
The mermaid does not seem convinced, however, by her naysaying. She raises one eyebrow, even this is performed elegantly, then says, If my company
is all it takes to satisfy. If my company is all that it takes to satisfy you, then you are easy to please indeed. But please, do not rebuff me. I am offering because I wish to do this. Remember what I said. Do not say things for the sake of it.
Who knows? Well, you murmur she really doesn't mind.
Of course I do not mind. Now, wait here. I will not be very long. My dick is very long. It would be rude to abandon my new friend in the midst of a conversation.
It would be rude to be talking about your massive salami in the midst of conversation, too.
Okay.
The mermaid turns her attention toward the clear mirror-like water which shimmers beneath the moonlight. Then she dives. Her body arches elegantly through the air, her long, slender limbs cleaving through the surface of the water with nary a ripple. Listen, it's so wrong.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, my shitty little slip. And those words are so inspiring, I know, right?
Thank you.
The mermaid's face is first submerged, then her torso, and at a long last her tail. If her hair is dry when she comes back, I'm gonna be so upset.
Okay, her hair's like waterproof.
The water rushes forth to envelop her, as though it has been waiting for her. It subsumes her. It swallows her. Then she disappears from view. The mermaid is gone, but you are still there. Now what are you to do? There's nothing that can be done, you suppose, save waiting. You stand there for several moments, watching the black water lap against the shore. The breeze howls mournfully like a wounded animal as it buffets around you. As it buffets around your hair and your face, and your torn skirt around your legs. Time elapses, but how much of it? While you stand there fretfully as ostentatious as a maypole. I've met British people before. They do not speak like this.
Okay.
When will the mermaid return? Or at least they haven't in like centuries. Will she ever return? What is wrong with you? You are starting to worry. Is that all you do when... Look over there by the rocks upon which the mermaid once sat. The water is rippling. It looks as though your new friend has returned. What do you mean the water is like rippling? Is she emerging or is it just like bubbling?
I don't know.
She looks dry.
Okay.
The mermaid
Well,
pulls
she's
herself
wet somewhere
onto
else.
the rock. What?
Could be wet somewhere else.
No, we're wet. The mermaid
True.
pulls herself onto the rocks, using a surprising amount of upper body strength, and smiles at you. I mean, have you ever lived in the ocean? It requires a lot of muscle to like live in the ocean and move around.
Oh yeah, probably.
I apologize for the wait. I hope I did not make you worry.
You are worrying, but you are not half so honest as the mermaid. Mermaids might be spoken of as devious tricksters who lure sailors to their deaths, but they are in actuality very sincere. They are much more sincere than most humans, according to this one mermaid we've ever met. I kind of want to like, do we ever get it? Okay, never mind. I want to see if we could like skip ahead and then. And like see if there's another option. Perhaps that is why you're kind to yours instead. There are few creatures who inhabit this world whose capacity for lying is greater than your own. You tell the mermaid that you are not worrying, and she answers with a wry smile.
I'm not so sure about that.
Ah, the mermaid is wiser than you are giving her credit for. She has seen straight through you. I'd say she's anything but.
But no matter. It took me some time, but I was finally able to retrieve for you a gift. I do not have the means to turn this into a pretty piece of jewelry as you did with the flowers, but I wish to give it to you nonetheless. I do hope that you like it.
The mermaid leans forward, then holds her gift out towards you. Her slender fingers unfurl about it, like the petals of a flower being folded back and... Oh wow, what a pretty gift it is. It's such a wonderful thing that's in
I feel like
360p.
I
What
think
were you saying?
This looks like a shell that like I have.
It's a conch shell.
Yeah, well yeah, but like exact like coloring and everything.
Oh wait, that's not... Is that a conch shell? I don't...
I think it's a conch shell.
No, it's not. Oh wait, is it? It could be. Oh, it is. The ocean might be dark and deep and cold and unfeeling, but the same cannot be said for the object which glitter upon the mermaid's palm. She has fished from the depths of the water a beautiful shell, one which shimmers prismatic colors beneath the moon's light, much like the scales on her tail. It'd be wonderful if I could see these colors,
Yeah.
of these colors in more than 480p.
Yeah.
The shell is so very pretty it takes your breath away. Apparently all the budget was spent on the mermaid, and these little flowers around the text box.
They're very nice.
I'm not saying it's not nice, but like... Oh, I can't see it. You look at the shell worriedly, your teeth biting your lower lip. That is a bad habit, you know. You might make yourself bleed. Then ask the mermaid if this is really alright. Why would you be... It's a shell.
Yeah.
Would a gift like this not be wasted on you?
Of course not. I want you to have this shell because it makes me think of you.
Okay.
It does? How so?
Thought it should be obvious. The shell is a lovely find. As are you.
Oh my god, Riz.
Don't say that. Oh. Did she just call you lovely? Oh my god, we have a fem cell on her hands.
Okay.
Surely you must have misheard her. You can scarcely
Okay.
believe it. There's an awful lot for you to take in, but...
Why are you gawping at me like that? The wind will change, you know, and then your face will be stuck like that. Which would be quite the shame.
I mean, you could do a lot with a gawping there.
Okay.
You'd waste your good looks, which, for a maiden such as yourself, would be nothing short of a tragedy.
Oh my god, she thinks you're pretty!
Whoa.
It seemed as though the mermaid really does think you are pretty after all. The mermaid with her smooth skin and her fair, fair hair. Kate, is there not another? Is it just for the rhyme to annoy people? Is there not another option for fair hair? You can scarcely believe it. There's something almost laughable about the mermaid's compliments. How could she call you pretty when her looks are so immediately, obviously superior? Oh my god, I can tell where it's gonna go. It's gonna be about her how our character's imperfections are perfect.
Okay.
Tongue-tied, you look at your feet. You do not know how to reply to the mermaid. You have half a mind to refute your words, to tell her that you are not that pretty, not really, but you fear that you might look rude.
Yeah, I feel
Just
like that.
accept the compliment.
Yeah.
You do not wish to rebuff the mermaid's well wishes.
Thank you.
There is nothing for it then but to take the shell which you have retrieved, the mermaid retrieved from the ocean depths for you. You do not think that you are worthy of it, but neither do you want to refuse it.
No, that is a surprise.
The mermaid says and mews as you reach for the shell.
I did not think you would be bold enough to take it, not without more coaxing on my part. You have exceeded my expectations. What a good girl you are.
Can you say that again, please? You cut out.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think you know. I think you know what it
I
said.
think you need to say it again.
Do I?
Yeah.
I really hate you.
I can say it, but I think that's worse.
Yeah, it would be worse.
So you have to say it.
I'll do the whole line, whatever.
Thank you.
You have exceeded my Sorry. You have exceeded my expectations. What a good girl you are.
I was so confused. I thought you cut out like you have exceeded my ex. And I'm like, what? Your heart flutters with this praise, and it flutters all the more when your trembling fingers brush against the mermaid's palm. She presses the shell into your skin, and your own fingers tighten about it. The shell is sharp and pointed and digs uncomfortably into your skin. It hurts, but there's a pleasure in the pain.
Oh my god, masochist!
There's serenity in the Oh wait, no, I can't say that. Oh no. Oh
Okay.
no. It's a very niche thing, but Alma showed it to me.
Wow.
But there's pleasure in the pain. Is this a WLW novel? Yes, it is. Welcome to Lesbian. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
This was you. If you thought this was straight, we don't do straight things around here. This too feels like a gift from the mermaid.
Okay, I thought for the longest time, like, when I was, like, little, because, like, I was in
When you were
DLC
little,
when
you
it
were
first came
little.
out. Shut up. So I was, like, young, and I remember, like, I thought, like, until they showed the main character that DDLC was, like, WLW. Like, I thought for so long that it was a lesbian harem.
Oh, I know, it's a shame. It just turned out to be two almost lesbians and the best girl. Oh wait, no, hold on. And Sayori. You do not
Yeah.
want to spurn it. Even pain can be a precious thing when dealt by one whom you care for. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one, having been in toxic relationships. Also, Arius
maybe
is
it's
clearly
like
a big fan that this
masochism.
is a lesbian novel.
It's,
You
No,
never
I
knew that before. You hold the shell to your heart, which is beating in a regular rhythm, and look at the mermaid. Then, very softly, you thank her.
It is quite all right. Seems only fair after you shared part of your world with me.
whoa, part of your world. She really is a mermaid.
I wish to share part of my world with you, too. Humans cannot normally descend beneath the ocean's depths. And even if they do, they cannot remain there for very long. You are far too fragile.
That's true.
Would that I could, I would bring you with me. To my underwater kingdom where we might be together.
Oh my god, she's a princess. This is literally lesbian Little Mermaid.
Whoa!
The mermaid's melodic voice trails away, suffused with something resembling melancholia. She sighs. She shakes her head and smiles.
But this will have to do for the present. Please, take good care of that shell.
We're supposed to keep it though.
Look at it from time to time and think of me. That would make me very happy indeed.
The days pass following this nightly encounter with your aquatic acquaintance. With almost an intolerable slowness, you spend hours of the sunlight as best as you can, going for long, bracing walks amidst the heather? Heather? Like the musical?
Yeah.
Foraging for berries and fruits among the hedgerows. Even then, when you have mustered enough courage, take an old fishing line uncovered by the fisherman's cottage and try your luck by the shore. Your initial attempts at angling are without success, but as time passes, your proficiency in the art grows. Sometime after you take up your rod, you find you are able to catch the odd fish here and there, small, scrawny things mostly, but the meat goes ways ghosting your rudimentary diet. You teach yourself how to remove the scales of the saltwater fish that you have captured and how to gut them. Oh my
Wonder
god,
how
like
the
what you
mermaid
were
feels
doing
about
earlier. I mean, she's a mermaid. I imagine she eats fish.
Yeah, true.
You learn too how to cook them over a simple fire. Sometimes you skewer these fish of yours on spikes and roast them slowly, innards and all. You are able to sustain yourself well enough during the day through those faint pangs of hunger you experience never do go away. Your physical discomfort, however, is secondary when compared to your desire to visit the mermaid.
Okay.
Oh. Your days might be dull and drab, but your nights comparatively are made of magic.
Okay.
It is only during the night that the mermaid emerges from beneath the waves, and when she does, you hurry to her side. You have never before had anyone you took so great interest in you, not until you met the mermaid. That is why she has grown to mean so much, very much to you. Oh my god, isn't this like the opposite of like you like somebody unless they like you back? This is like you don't
Yeah.
like somebody unless they like you back. She's the first friend you ever had. But if you do not temper your obsession accordingly, I fear she may very well be your last.
Oh.
We care little for the potential danger, however, which lurks beneath your interactions with a mermaid. You only want to show the mermaid how much that you value her, and you hope that within time she will come to value you too. If you keep seeing her, surely she will stop thinking of her human friend who she lost so suddenly. Oh my god, she's a femcel.
Okay.
That is your plan, at least. Fortunately, your self-serving wish to grow closer to the mermaid seems close to being granted. Your nightly conversations when you greet her come easily enough, though the words tumbling from your mouth like a thread. You have grown rather comfortable in the mermaid's company, and she yours. She must have, for it is not long after you bequeathed your diadem of flowers to the mermaid that she looks at you, then posits a curious question.
I was wondering, dear one, whether you would mind indulging me. I know this might not seem like an appealing proposition, but I thought it would be remiss of me not to ask.
Oh, where is this going?
Take your
Please
pants
go where
off.
I hope
Take
it's
your
going.
skirt off.
No. Also, we're not wearing pants.
Take your skirt off. I have seen some of your world, for I have sat on the shore for many, many nights hence, but you have seen nothing of mine. It seems unfair that I should know some of the world that you inhabit, while you know so little of my own. So, would you care to come with me? Beneath the ocean's waves?
I like that she's towing the flower crown. That makes me happy. That feels dangerous.
Yeah. There's much that I wish to show you. Sights that cannot, I fear, be accurately represented in language alone. Words that can be awfully stifling when it comes to the communication of experiences such as this.
It is quite a forward speech, but at the heart of it beats a simple enough request. Drown yourself, please? For me? The mermaid wishes to bring you beneath the ocean's surface so that she might show you her home. You were flattered initially that the mermaid wishes to show you something so personal. But after this sense of flutter of flattery, there comes an uncomfortable sense of unease. The mermaid might feel at home beneath the water surface, but what of you? You are a human girl with two awkward, ungainly legs, and you are not made to live over the sea. Your legs are not the problem, girl.
Yeah.
Hippos can swim. Actually, no, hippos do not swim. It's weird.
I thought hippos could swim.
No. Well, it depends on the hippo, but hippos sink.
Ah.
What, do you know? So, hippos live in the water.
Yeah.
They don't swim, they leap.
Ah.
They sink to the bottom and run. Like they push off so hard. And they can they can run off the water faster than you can run.
Everything I hear about hippos scares me more.
Hippos are scarier than sharks. Hippos kill more people than sharks. Hippos are much scarier.
Yeah.
Arius says that these characters remind them very, very vaguely of the wind spell manhwa. Manhua. Also, the legs are not the problem. There are plenty of animals that have legs that live in the ocean.
Yeah.
Or live in the water, like, I don't know, turtles, crocodiles, every reptile, realistically, except for snakes.
Oh, yeah.
You frown and mistrustfully you look at the ocean. It is late as night, as it always is when you speak to the mermaid, and the water does not look blue. It appears instead to be obsidian. The waves moan as they break against the wall, the rocks, which jet out of the shore like mighty dragon bones. Just imagine like hearing that.
Yeah.
Gentle waves breaking and moaning. They sound angry, violent almost. Salty sea sprays arcs through the air, caught in the moonlight. It shimmers sharp as knives. Hesitantly, you take a step back. You are a little afraid of the sea. It is so restless, so deep, and so all-consuming. It reminds you of a hungry monster. You have never submerged yourself beneath the ocean before. You never had the opportunity. You don't even know how to swim. Oh, we don't know how to swim. Oopsies. You are fearful of your own safety, but should you consent to dive beneath the undulating meniscus of the water? But
Do not look so frightened, dear one. I will be with you, and I will not let you go. You have my word.
Shyly, you glance at the mermaid. She is perched upon her rock, her hands neatly folded upon her. Yeah, folded. Well, she does not have a lap, not really. But you are afraid of the mermaid's. You are still afraid, but the reassurance of the mermaid does help. Has she not told you numerous times that she is nothing but if not honest? You trust her not to break her word. Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
She will not leave you beneath the waves, abandoning you to a cruel, lonely fate to become the food of so many fish. Of that you are certain. That is why, despite all of your misgivings, you find yourself nodding your head. If that is what she wants, then you will accompany her. You are interested in what lies beneath the ocean's surface, out of sight.
Oh, I knew that you would agree. Thank you very much for humoring me. Have fun drowning, bitch. I will endeavor to make these next few moments the most memorable you have ever experienced.
I don't like that.
Now, would you care to come with me? I shall be your guide. The ocean's depths might be dark, but I will not let you get away from me. I promise.
The mermaid extends her hands toward you, a hand which seems to cut through the moonlight just like a blade. The moon's celestial rays play against the mermaid's upturned palm so that it shimmers. The mermaid's... Emma, can you speak normally? Never
The
mind.
mermaid.
The mermaid's hair seems glowing, backlit by Celine's glow. Wait, what? She has a name?
Celine, no, that's the moon, I think.
So that she... Oh, yeah, you're right. So that she almost looks like an angel. Her beauty is such that for a few moments you cannot do anything. Neither step toward her nor back away. You feel frozen in place, rooted into the sand, like some shore-growing tree. You still do not understand why the mermaid has taken such an interest in you, but an old adage does occur to you. You ought not to look a gift horse in the mouth, or ignore the pleas of a graceful, dignified mermaid. You reach out, your arms shaking like the skinny bow of an ancient tree, and find the mermaid's hands with your own. The mermaid's fingers curl about your own. Her nails, only now you notice how sharp they are, digging into your skin.
Oh no.
Though the mermaid herself looks very soft, her grip is surprisingly strong. Because,
Grippy.
leaving the ocean, you have to be very strong to live in the ocean. The only thing would happen if a human lives in the ocean, outside of the bends, would be their spine would decompress.
Oh yeah.
But outside of that, their muscles, if a human that lived in the ocean and raised in the ocean would be much stronger than a regular human. And even if their spine got weaker, their abs could probably their core muscles could probably sustain that.
Yeah.
You do not think if she willed it you would be able to get away from her. But why would you want to? She does not mean you any harm.
Now let us be on our way. There's so much to see in my underwater kingdom. I cannot
I feel
wait to share it with you.
I feel like we're forgetting the fact that we don't have gills.
Yeah.
We're not like the deep. The mermaid turned towards the ocean, as do you. A brief moment passes, one during which you allow yourself to stand there, your hands claimed by the mermaids, as the wind buffets your hair and your skirts. You inhale deeply. The smell of the salt is heavy in the back of your nostrils, so much so that you could choke on it. It's not particularly a pleasant smell, but you have grown accustomed to it after living in your own tumble-down cottage by the shore. It is nostalgic almost. You have a vague feeling as you stand on the precipice between your world and of the aquatic companions that soon you might never be able to smell the salt in the air like this. Wow, what's this talking about? That is just a silly supposition, though. You're being foolish. The mermaid will return you back to the surface in due course, will she not?
Can I just say something?
Of course.
The mermaid talking about her dead lover or whatever, friend, lover. It's low-key giving. You're not gonna get this reference. Probably nobody is. But it's giving Excelsius Winter going, wife disappeared, bro.
I do get this reference. You've literally told me
Oh
about
yes,
this.
I have told you about this.
You numbnut. How did you forget? You hope that she will. That's
It
what I
was
was thinking. I was
that-
actually thinking very similar. I don't know if the friend really disappeared.
Yeah.
You oh, now you realize that you dumb.
Yeah.
You her cannot breathe underwater. Huh. No kidding.
Who would have thought?
You open your mouth, meaning to ask the mermaid about this fact, but you're not afforded the opportunity to speak. The mermaid has already shifted, her fingers still twined about in yours. She dives forward, her body slicing through the surface of the water like a knife, and you, inexorably, are dragged along with her. No idea like you predicted? I forgot what I predicted. The water rushes forward to meet you in a sudden shocking rush. Is that what we look like? The mermaid's descent might be graceful, but yours is anything but. You do not know how to position your legs, and your limbs feel awfully ungainly. What's with her and hating her legs?
Yeah.
The shock of the water as it touches your skin, meanwhile, is intense. You did not think that the water would be this cold. No, it is not just cold, it is freezing. It's called refreshing.
Okay.
It's as though all the warmth has been sapped out of your skin. If your head was not already beneath the ocean's waves, you would gasp from it. You do not gasp, however. You cannot. You have already been submerged. Your body no longer feels as though it is your own. Your hair unspooling behind you like a thread, and your skirt is fluttering. Your body rocks to and fro, as though being soothed in a mother's arms. It is a curious feeling, but is not wholly unpleasant.
Oh, you're gonna die.
If only it were not so cold beneath the ocean waves, you might find it relaxing. Or if I didn't find that I could breathe down here, it'd also be relaxing. It is dark underneath the surface of the water, but you have not ventured so very far, not yet at least, that the glow of the moon cannot penetrate its depths.
Penetrate.
Your surroundings are illuminated, though faintly, and thanks to the precious illumination, you can see schools of fish swimming about you. Their scales all glisten as through the waves like rainbows. They do not look like life forms. They appear instead to your fairy tale addled mind to be ancient relics brought to life by some strange arcane sorcery. They are pretty. No, that word is not significant enough. They are beautiful. You did not know, as you stood upon the shore, how very full of life it was beneath the water surface.
Very empty of life you'll be after you drown.
Exactly. You do not know, either, how very beautiful these aquatic denizens of the deep were. You have never seen fish like this before, not in real life. You have memories, very vague, hazy memories of dissecting a fish once, particularly in a gruesome biology lesson.
Oh yeah, I did that.
I have not.
I dissected a shark actually.
Really?
A tiny one, though. Yeah, it was like a small one though.
Poor thing. But that feels like a very long time ago now. You would rather think on your present than dwell upon the past. I mean, her clothes aren't the most modern, like her shoes, but they actually, no, those are modern-ish.
Yeah, I mean she's also wearing a uniform, I think.
But the seconds pass, and as they do, the mermaid continues to swim, leading you deeper and deeper into the ocean's depths. While once you were quote close enough to the surface that the moon's light could still slice through the waves, now it is so very dark you can scarcely see. Your vision is beginning to blur. You can feel an uncomfortable pressure weighing down on your inert body. You have descended, you realize, with a ripple of anxiety. Too deep. Humans were not meant to descend to these depths. Correct. Oh, that also could be why the mermaid can only stay for so long, is because she's a deep water thing, and they cannot ascend for very long. The water, once cold, now feels freezing. No, it was freezing before.
Yeah, I feel like
Your crest is every inch of your exposed flesh, as if to sap what little warmth you may still possess. You shiver, and when you do, you swear that you can hear your teeth chattering, despite the water which stops your ears. That's okay. The water is stopping up your nostrils. There's so much water down here at the bottom of the ocean. It is endless. The mermaid might be able to breathe underwater, but you are not so very fortunate. Your body is far less sophisticated than hers and requires oxygen with which to furnish your body with continued strength, not salt water. I mean, I do know one option we could do.
so.
Assuming that she can breathe out.
Ah.
The thought of trying to inhale the endless water which surrounds you makes you shudder. You would rather not attempt it. You do not have What took you so long, idiot?
Yeah.
When will the mermaid take you back to the surface? She must know that you have fast begun near your limit. You've been underwater for far too long, and it is too cold, and it is so dark in any event. You cannot see much of anything. The joy you felt during the underwater adventure has begun to dissipate, just like the last of the oxygen you possess. Okay, realistically, this would have all happened within about a minute.
Yeah.
It is time to return to the surface now, but how are you going to communicate this to the mermaid? You cannot speak and she is not looking at you. She is staring instead fixedly at something beyond your comprehension, something far away, perhaps in the underwater gloom that you cannot see. Not knowing what else to do, you try to pull your arm free from the mermaid's grasp. You hope this will signal to her that she has grown too carried away in her endeavors, that she ought to cut short your expedition and return you to shore. The mermaid does not react, however, to your attempts to escape her. Her grip does not slacken as you hoped from about her wrist. In fact, it is quite the opposite.
Girl.
It feels as though she is gripping you more tightly than she was, as if to prevent your escape. But why would she do that?
I wonder.
You tap on the mermaid's shoulder to get her attention, a gesture which prompts her at long last to turn. Her fair hair billows around about her, suspended in the water like a shroud. Then she says, in that calm, measured, incredibly reasonable voice of hers,
Yes, dear one? What is it?
if you could you would open your mouth to reply to her. But alas, you are a human girl, not a fish, and you cannot speak underwater. Oh, really?
Huh.
Any attempt to do so would not accomplish naught save filling your pretty little mouth with water. Ah, she's just like Shinji.
Ah.
The mermaid really ought to have considered that before she started to ask you questions. But your comfort seems to be the last thing on the mermaid's mind. She smiles at you, gently, delicately, then says,
I understand. Being underwater for so long must be beginning to take its toll. Do your lungs feel like iron? Are they heavy?
so she does understand your words. You might not be able to speak suspended as you are dark in the murky depths, but communication is not wholly impossible. You nod your head emphatically, hoping that this will be enough to make your distress apparently, but
Yes, that will happen. It is a natural part, or so I have heard, of drowning. Not that I have ever had the opportunity to experience it for myself.
what happens if we just like beach her for a while, you know?
Stop.
I am incapable, you see, of meeting my demise in such a manner.
Now, what was that? What could she mean?
I mean,
The mermaid answers she can read minds.
this was a calculated act upon my part. Forgive me, dear one, but the moment you consented to sinking beneath the water with me, your fate was sealed. Bitch. Your lungs will be flooded with water soon enough, and you will die. It is not a pretty way to go.
No, really?
You needn't worry about your corpse bloating, disfiguring, or being eaten by fish, though. I will take very good care of it, I promise.
Oh, she knows about bloating. That's interesting.
In death, you will look lovely. Almost angelic. Is that not what you always wanted?
You do not know what the mermaid thinks it is exactly that you want, but you think she is laboring under some severe misunderstandings. You would like to try and correct her, you do. You do not want to die, but of course you cannot open your mouth.
Your
What a
head.
pity. Well, at least it saves me the effort of transcribing the dying fleas. I doubt that they would be particularly interesting.
If you want to know why I am doing this, then I would not mind obliging. I have no secrets to keep from you.
No, it's not like you're drowning us. Other than the secret, perhaps, that upon your first meeting, she nursed with the cold fish's dead heart. She nursed within her cold fish's heart the desire to bring about your watery murder? You might have liked to know that before you agreed to sink beneath the ocean's surface. Come on, I thought that was implied.
Yeah. I'm only doing this because I have no choice. The other girl I liked, after all, the one whom I adored, disappeared. Okay, Excelsius.
Oh no, so she didn't kill her then.
She went away, and I was never again afforded the opportunity to see her. You remind me of that girl, though you do not look much alike. You do not act very alike either. You are both humans who, despite your delicacies, have no shortage of determination.
You remind me of this other girl I know. You guys have nothing in common. You guys are both girls.
Yep.
That's it. That's what the mermaid is effectively saying.
Yeah. How your kind is able to live when your lifespans are so very short, and you're susceptible to so many diseases, is a mystery to me. Though my lifespan far eclipses your own, and I am far sturdier, I cannot help but marvel at the tenacity of you humans.
Oh, hello. Welcome, Angel TTV333. Alright, it's going pretty well. Welcome to the stream. We're just playing this game. We're drowning currently. It's pretty cool.
Yay! I know that if I were as fragile as you are, I would not be able to exist in this world. I would be far too afraid. I would see my own death lurking behind every corner.
No, thanks for the existential life lesson right before we drown. Just as you can see your own death looming before you, it is not so very far away now. You can feel it coming closer and closer, and closing its cold, icy fingers around your throat.
You humans are incredible. I cannot help but respect you, weak and pitiful though you are.
She respects your tenacity so much she very wishes to extinguish it.
You
That does
know,
not make very much sense.
perhaps my words are confusing you, but it makes perfect sense. To me, at least.
Was it not you that said that the whole point of words is to have a conversation? This is much
Yeah.
less the conversation than I thought.
My beloved cowherd left me. I do not know where she went or what happened to her.
Look, I mean, if you had just asked us to drown with you, we'd go for it. But you just
Yeah.
dragged us underwater. And I guess she did ask if she could drag us underwater, but we thought we were allowed to breathe
Yeah.
somehow. If you told us you were planning to drown us, we would have gone for it. But come on.
Yeah. Perhaps she was murdered by bandits. Perhaps she contracted a horrible disease. Perhaps she simply fell and cracked her skull. I do not know. I will never know. For many, many days and many, many nights, her disappearance tormented me. I could not help but wonder how it came about. There were so many possibilities, I could not imagine all of them. This thought terrified me. It still does. That is why I'm going to take you to my underwater kingdom with me. There we can be together forever. Nothing will be able to tear us apart then. I will brush your hair, and I will dress you in the finest pearls found from the bottom of the seabed. It will be lovely. Much, much lovelier than any sort of miserable existence you might be able to eke out above it. I don't really know. Eke out above the water. In my citadel, you will never be attacked by bandits nor ravaged by diseases. You will be quite safe, I promise.
Yeah, it's a shame we won't live to see the safety. Quite safe, yes, and quite dead too, surely.
Oh yes. That is the only unfortunate aspect of my plan.
Wait, so she is a mind reader. Could she read the fact that never mind.
She considers your death nothing more than a mere misfortune. The mermaid might be surprisingly cold after all. But perhaps you ought to have predicted this.
Yeah.
She's perfect. Yeah, the cold aspect isn't the fact that she's also part lying, deceiving human, it's the fact that she's part fish.
Yeah.
Are fish not cold-blooded like lizards? Oh, I mean... Okay, this is strange. You probably learned this at some point during biology class, but the lessons are beginning to fade very, very faint and far away now. Your
Wouldn't your
body's
life
beginning to
flash before
fail.
your eyes?
Pardon?
Wouldn't your life be flashing before your eyes at this point?
Not necessarily.
Huh.
It doesn't always happen.
Hmm.
You cannot take much more of this.
It is a necessary sacrifice, though, if we are to be happy. I'm doing this, for both of our sakes.
You know, we literally lived by the shore. If you wanted us to live with you, we could have, made a little house on the
Yeah.
water.
I do apologize for tricking you, but please, try to understand. I really have been lonely. Say
You'd
it.
be more inclined to sympathize with her, perhaps, if her loneliness was not ushering your inevitable demise. But you are too preoccupied with your dwindling reserves of oxygen to feel much in the way of anything for your captor. So, at this point, your body would begin to, not shrink. It would begin to not twitch. I don't know how to describe it. You would be shuddering. You can feel the pressure of the water against your eyes. They are beginning to ache. Perhaps you are crying, you do not know. The water masks much of your anguish. You have been drifting underwater for almost 3 minutes.
It's all been happening in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. We've been here for half an hour, but this has all happened in 3 minutes. That is a remarkably long time to go without any air. Your vision is beginning to cloud, your surroundings, already dark, look darker, still unpleasant and obscure. Not at all like the paradise your mermaid promised you. The pain of being suffocated slowly is far stronger and far more oppressive than the sensation of the mermaid's hand wound tightly around your heart. There is no escape for you. The prognosis, I am sorry to say, is grim. Your fate, as the mermaid said, was really sealed the moment you met her, luxuriating on those rocks beneath the moonlight. But you'll forgive me if my sympathy is limited. You didn't bring this upon yourself, you know. You reaped what
Loki,
you sowed.
yeah.
And in your case, you made a series of bad decisions that ultimately led to your demise. What do you want to do? Will you accept this fate of yours and rest in peace, or will you try to fight against it?
Oh. What do we do?
I think we should. What do you think we should do first?
Let's fight against.
I like that look on your face. It is a look full of determination. The self-same determination which first prompted me to take an interest in you. I can
Oh.
tell you're not happy with this ending. You did not come all this way after all to drown. It is quite the indecorous demise, regardless of how many fine stones and shells the mermaid means to twine through your hair after death. If you wish to carve out a new story for yourself, then I would be only happy to oblige you. Just try not to get on the bad side, or good side of any homicidal naiads this time. The drowning of fair maidens is something of a cliche. Oh,
Oh.
okay. We're gonna save back here. Load this, we're gonna load back here, and accept your fate. That is a bit of an anticlimactic answer at this juncture in your life story, but I suppose it would be too remiss of me to lecture you too much. I am sure you are well aware of the terrible series of decisions you have made. There's no need for me to belabor this point. That would be boorish, not to mention tedious. I'm rather tired of scolding you. Instead, I think I will content myself with loving you. What? You thought in your dead that the mermaid was the only one able to cassette you? I know I've said this before, but you are very naive. You cannot escape me, even if you're at the deepest, darkest ocean. The world may have forsaken you, but I never will. I will never leave you.
Oh.
You will never be lonely again. It gets so lonely here. Well, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. This is just one option out of the three paths we have. And we will play the other two later. And
Woo.
thank you for joining me. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having
I'd love to
me.
have you again.
Yeah.
And if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Twitch at Splice Sanity, and make sure to boop that like button. And Anna, would you finish the saying for me?
And nuzzle that subscribe button. Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, it is over, Area.
Bye.
Unless it's so lonely here. How do I end this?